Hello. You know, I could have waited for this freaking loading screen to go on a bit longer, but I really don't want to, and I want to stream. So hello, how are you? I hope you guys are doing great today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Okay, I just noticed that real talk maybe sounds a bit weird and a bit extreme. I really just wanted to have like a stream where I'm able to discuss topics that are on my mind in general, you know, like things that I'm like just thinking about sometimes, and I want to share it with everyone, if that makes any sense for you. Thank you for the follow. Hello. It's like that kind of stream, you know, because sometimes you have thoughts about things that you want to share with people, and instead of making a podcast, I thought, why not do it in streams, you know? And that's kind of the stream. What we are doing today. We are talking about stuff, talking about topics together, while creating monkeys. That's the plan for today. We are gonna create. Let me just go into my corner. We're gonna create a lot of different kinds of monkeys. We're not really gonna create monkeys, but we're gonna create mouths from monkeys, hair from monkeys, expressions, eyebrows, and all this kind of stuff. So you guys can create your own monkey after we're done. That's like the whole plan of this. I want everyone to be able to create their own monkey they want to have. Because I don't know if everyone is aware, but the Hikoza, which is you guys, you are technically monkeys. That is you. It's your mascot, so to say. And that's why we have to create a lot of monkeys for it to make sense, if you know what I mean. So everyone can be their own monkey, and I think that's really cool. I really like doing that, and I want to create my own monkey as well. Like, if I was a monkey, how would I look? You know, that kind of thing. So we have to make a nose patch for sure, and maybe like onion hair. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, hello? Thank you. I'm sorry for rushing through that and like tell you everything in the first 2 minutes. How are you guys? How are you even doing? How are you even doing? Talk about no arms and now our legs is... I stole your legs. No, it doesn't matter. Wait, let me explain this to you. Do you see? You don't know how this program works. I am using Adobe Illustrator to create this stuff. I can't actually draw. I'm not an artist. The only thing I can do is use Adobe Illustrator to kind of make shapes, and then make these shapes into things that look like eyes and heads and stuff. So I'm actually not good at drawing, but I can do this. So I decided to use Illustrator to create this stuff. If I was a monkey, I would be absolutely ripped and cool. Okay. You want cool glasses? I can make cool glasses. I think something we should start with is basically making a list of things that we should add, and then just create them one after each other, if that makes any sense. Hello, Herman! Hello! Also, today, it's something very special. I put song requests on. So, if you want to, you can type !SR and then a link into the chat, and then we can play songs you want to play. I do have to approve them though, so like you can't just put anything and I kind of play it. It's gonna be approved by me. And if I like the song, we can play the song. Hello, girl! Hello! Let me just play this song so you know what it is. Among Us meme music! Really? Is this gonna play after the first song?
Hello, Shira and chat. I would like to notify you folks I probably won't be as active as I've been in the past. I want to focus more on modeling practice. It's been the reason I've been lurking more than usual the last few weeks. I hope to be able to show you some of my practice work in the future.
Yes!
But right now I just feel like I want to get better.
That's fine!
Shira 2D love.
Yeah! You have to! Oh my god! Yeah. Go practice and then show us all your progress. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Okay, now we listen to Among Us music. I kind of hate that. Maybe I shouldn't have put on a song request. Also, the song limit is about 5 minutes. So if it's over 5 minutes, it's not gonna be played. I wanted to prevent for people to just randomly post long videos. Yes, we have song requests today. Because I thought, like, that's something you do on art streams, right? Put song requests on. I see that a lot. A lot of art streamers have that, so, you know. Erica? Is that another These Nuts joke? Can we play anything? Is that another These Nuts joke? Do I have to ban people already? Thank you for putting song requests on. You can put... You couldn't request does not meet the minimum amount of views. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. I have... Like, I don't want people to troll, you know? So that's kind of... So I wanted to have this, you know? Thank you! Thank you for putting all the song requests! And also thank you for the thing, you know? Why is it not playing it? Wait, is it playing the song? Did it die? Where did the song request go? Hello? Hello? How did it already break? Okay, let's remove it and let's show it on stream. How did it already break? That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Okay, so that was it. That was that was the song request. It didn't really hold on, but I guess that's what it is. That was fun while it lasted, guys. Let's put on some Nintendo music. Song requests are over, guys. You can still send songs using the song request, and I can put them on if I want to. Like, that's still a thing I can do. It's just not gonna be automatically. So if you want to request songs, you can still do them. They're still gonna show up on the thing down here, and we can sometimes just do that. No, not like this. You still do exclamation mark song requests, and it's gonna show up. It's gonna show up. So you can still do that, even though it's not gonna play on stream for some fucking reason. No, that's fine. I can see the songs. It's fine. I have to approve all the songs. Like, for example, there's an Imagine Dragons song, and I'm not gonna put that on for obvious reasons. So you guys maybe should not go on and make, like, copyright stupid music. You know what I mean? Like, that's not good. I'll just ban the video. How did it break? Can I make it alive again? Like this? Does that work? I fixed it! I'm listening to the good songs now! Nah. I don't know who requested that, but that's a good song. Okay! So now that we have the song requests working, we can kind of start doing the thing that we were what we were supposed to do, am I right? I don't know how long this song is, but it's supposed to be just background music, and I think that's probably about the right sound. So that should be fine. Let me just put this a bit quieter for myself as well, because when I listen to music, I get super quiet and I just immerse myself in the music. It's actually really bad. As soon as I like a song, I'm like... And my brain is just turned off. Oh, I love music. Music is so cool. Okay, let me show you what I already did with this monkey. You probably already saw the animation that I did. At least some of you. Hello, Fred! So, what I already did is, I have like these angry marks. I have these blush things. I have this hat. I have a hat. I have 2 different types of brows. I have hair, which are these hair. Then I have this mouth, and this mouth, and this mouth. And these are all mouths you can choose at the end. So basically what you could do is like, I want this mouth, I want these brows, and I want this hat. And this can be a monkey. Like, it's obviously not done yet, but that's the idea of it, you know? Or like you say, no, I don't want this hat, I want to have the hair. And then you can do that. Or you could say, I want him to blush. And then you can make him blush. And that's kind of what this is going to be when we're done. You're gonna have a lot of different expressions the monkey can make. You can also give him different kinds of tails. And then you can create the monkey. I will put it on the website where everyone can create their own monkey when we're done. Hello, cousin! Hat is a must-have. You can also make different kinds of hats. You can make a sombrero or a fedora. Yeah, we could make a fedora. We could make, not fedora, a top hat. I was thinking of a top hat. So basically what we could do is like, do something like that. But like, obviously more good looking. And then we could make a top hat for the cool monkey. I don't know, that doesn't really fit the whole mafia wipe, but, you know, it's still kind of a thing. And everyone who does 3D might be like, wait a second. This is very similar to how I model stuff in 3D. And yes, it's technically very similar. And that's kind of why I really like doing this. Because I think this is why I learned the thing that well, I guess. The 3D modeling. Because it's very similar to doing stuff in Illustrator. But 3D modeling just has an extra dimension. But other than that, it's very similar. I said hi to your cousin. What do you want, meow? I said meow, but it's snowy. Hello! It's similar to box modeling? Yeah, exactly. It's very similar to that. And that's why I think I was more quick to kind of adjust to the idea of modeling in 3D. Because it's very similar to doing stuff in Illustrator. Maybe you could learn one or two things about how I create this stuff. Like how I come up with these shapes and put them together. Maybe you can learn some things. I don't know. Hello, Belle. You know what? You want to have a mustache? You know what? Let's make a mustache. Let's make a cool mustache. I'm gonna show you something really cool. This is a really cool technique to do stuff. Are you ready? You want to make a mustache, right? What you could do is you could do like this and be like, oh wow, this is a mustache now, you know? And then you just copy paste it. Oops. Or you pretend to do it. You copy paste it to the other side and be like, this is a mustache, right? You could do that. But what you also could do is you could do this right here, right? You could be like, this is a shape. Let's make it black. And instead of making, like, this is a stroke. I put a stroke on it. I can make it really thick. And I'm gonna give it some round edges. What you could do now is you can take this tool right here. You don't see it because it's chat over. But what you can do is you can just adjust it to the size you want. You know what I mean? So now, you could just kind of make it really smooth looking. You know? I mean, this is not a nice mustache. But like, you know what I mean? This is technically what you could do. And you can still adjust it. Then you're done with this. You could still go on to it, and I don't know why it's not doing it like this. And then just adjust it to how you want it to look. And that's really cool! I love Illustrator. Illustrator is like one of my favorites when it comes to doing stuff. that has something to do with drawing or illustrating or whatever. Because you can do so much with it. It's really, really nice. There, and now we have a mustache, kind of. Now we just copy-paste it to the other side. Okay. And we're done. You have a mustache. It doesn't really look nice because I'm really bad at this stuff. But you know, that's kind of what you can do. Now we just make it a bit smaller like this. And now, this could also be hair. And what you can do now is, because now it's a stroke. Like, you can see that this line is a stroke. And the around it's very hard to explain. But what I can do is I can go on object, you don't see it. But I can expand it. And now, it's a shape. So like now, it's like just like a shape like everything else. If you wanted to, we can make an outline now. And if it's an outline now, you can do a lot of things with it again. And that's kind of... I love this program. So what you do mostly is you just keep the original somewhere so you can still change it if you want to. I have never used Inkscape, no. The thing is that I edit videos and I do motion graphics and stuff. And for me, it makes no sense to have different... Like, Adobe makes a lot of sense for me because they're compatible with each other, you know? So I can use Illustrator, and there is a plugin which is called Overlord. And I just have to press one button, and it just copy and pastes all the shapes for me into After Effects. And they're shape layers, and I can work with them in After Effects. And that's super cool. That's really, really cool. And that's why I enjoy working with Adobe programs a lot, because they're really compatible with each other. So it makes no sense to me to get, like, for example, Inkscape and GIMP and whatever the fuck, and have like all these different kind of programs from all these different kind of publishers that do not have good compatibility. I can't say it, but you know what I mean. I like Adobe programs, but it's stupid that they cost monthly. It makes... I mean, it's stupid, but if you work with it professionally, it's fine. Because it's money you can just take from your taxes anyway, so it's fine. It's business expenses, you know? That's actually a good thing. Oh yeah, if you're a student, it's cheaper, right? If you're a student, you don't have to pay as much. That's actually really cool. I don't think... I mean, I'm not a student, so I have to pay, but... Also, fun fact, winky face. If you have a friend, you can actually... you know, it's not allowed, but I'm just gonna... You could, you know, you shouldn't do that, but... If you have a friend, you can activate the Adobe Crowd and all products on 2 PCs at the same time without any restrictions. You know what that means, right? I'm not gonna say more to that, but... You could save some money. You know what I mean, right? So that's also a thing. Just letting you know. Maybe you can... Maybe you find someone at some point. Yeah, there you go. We have a mustache for the monkey. I kind of regret doing that. It looks so stupid. No! I don't like this mustache. It's so bad. Maybe it should be the mouth instead. You know what I mean? Yeah, it should be on the mouth. It's stupid, but it is what it is. It's just gonna be another mouth. Mouth 4. Yeah. Hello, Pepega. Mouth 4. No one's gonna use that, but it is what it is. Time to destroy capitalism? Thank you. Let's tear it all down. Fuck capitalism. Fuck politics, I swear to God. You know what I hate about politics? For some reason, it's always like 2 extremes screaming at each other. Like the one person is like, oh, we have to get rid of everyone. And the other person's like, no, we should let everyone in. And then there's like a small voice which is like, oh, but we kind of meet in the middle. But everyone was like, no! I want my will! And then it just keeps screaming. That's politics. It's so stupid. I hate it. Like, why can't people just be more in the middle of things? You know, stop being so extreme. We have so many extremes. It annoys me so much. I don't know why everything has to be so extreme. It's the same when you say an opinion online. Like, say an opinion. And then you have, like, these 2 extremes. One extreme is like, you can't say that! How dare you saying this thing! It's hurting some people. And the other extreme is like, yeah, you are a bad person and I like that. And it's like, no! No! Neither of them is a good idea to... like, neither of them is a good answer. The best answer would be, oh, that's a good opinion. Let me tell you what I think about it. Like, just have a conversation like normal people. What I think nowadays, the internet doesn't really know how to have conversations anymore. And instead, everyone is just screaming their opinions at each other and trying to cancel others who have other opinions. I don't know. It's so weird. Not saying that the internet was better years ago. Years ago, people would have just doxed you for nothing because it's fun. If 2 small politics were arguing, wouldn't that be smallitics? No, it wouldn't. Thank you. I drank. Also, God, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I said that already. I think what I want to do is like, I have a happy face, I have a grinning face, and I have like this oh face. Maybe we would need a, like a sad face or something. I'm not... Is someone... Who is accepting these? Zohan? Do we have a mod? I think a mod is actually accepting these for me right now. What the heck? Thank you.
I feel like the extremes are becoming more extreme because of the way social media works as well.
Oh yeah.
Algorithms cause people to go down a rabbit hole of either one side or the other, and it causes a lot of people to radicalize who wouldn't have otherwise in the past.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is so true because of, you know, user content and user specific content. For example, if you're on YouTube, you will only get recommended what is fitting for you, obviously. You know what I mean? So it's basically, it's like, if you have an opinion, everyone is just gonna tell you your opinion is great and your opinion is gonna be even better. It's a Streamlabs bot. Stream Elements bot. That's what I use for this. And that's really dangerous. I don't really like the way social media works in this regard. Because no matter what opinion you have, you will only hear good things about that opinion if you're on the internet. I mean, sometimes you just accidentally end up somewhere where you didn't want to end up. That sometimes happens as well. But generally, the internet makes it, like, not the internet, but like the websites you're on. Because they want to tell you that what you think is good, so you stay on there, right? So that's really controversial in my opinion. That's really bad. Good mod! Good mod. Maybe it's so hot, I don't know. Might be. I don't mind it for the only reason that now on Twitter I only see stuff I enjoy. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the idea of it is good. The idea of it is great. Like, if you go on a website and you see, like, anime stuff because, like, anime, that's cool because that's what you came there for, right? But if you're an extremist that has, like, a really extreme opinion, for example, I don't know, let's talk, like, really aggressive. Let's say there's someone that's racist. Okay, that's... You know what I mean, you know? And they go, and then there's, like, this other group of people who's like, yeah, you're right. Everyone is stupid, you know? I don't know. And then their opinion is just gonna be stronger because they will never hear that it's wrong and not good, if you know what I mean. So that is really bad. That can cause really bad things, and I think that's something people should work on. But that's also a thing with everything, you know? It doesn't have to be racism. It can also be something that's a good cause. Like, for example, if you're someone that wants to protect people from other things. Like, for example, you were someone and you're like, oh... Okay, let me tell you a story. I can tell you a really cool story. There was this person, and she made a book. She made a book about... I think it was homosexuality. I don't know if it was homosexuality or transgender. I'm not entirely sure. It was one of these... I'm not entirely sure what it was. But it was something in the LGBTQ community. And she made this book. And this book had a huge outrage about how it's not realistic and how it's bad and how representation in media is really unrealistic nowadays. But the people, they weren't aware that she is part of the LGBTQ community as well. And she was telling a story that she thought would represent herself. And that's super scary when you think about it. Because that person basically poured out all themselves into a book and then got told by everyone else on the internet that that's unrealistic and not how LGBTQ community works. And I'm thinking that that's really weird, isn't it? Because of course everyone is different and there is no set rules for things. And that's super scary. That's super, super scary. And that's what I mean. It's like in both ways. It's about when you want to protect something, that's scary. But if you attack people, that's also scary. You know what I mean? It's always very extreme. I'm all for people that have different opinions on the show, movie, games, or whatever. But when people spout controversial nonsense that attack specific groups that I do not... Oh my god, I can't speak out. I do not condone that. There we go. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like, there are things that are really controversial. That's like the thing. The nonsense is like the important word in that, right? The nonsense. Because I think it's important to talk about things. And it's also important to talk about bad things. Like, it's important to talk about racism. It's important to talk about that stuff. Not to be racist, obviously. But to show other people what is wrong and what is right. But not do it in an extreme way to make everyone run away from it. In a way, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, if you're someone who has like a really strong opinion on someone or something, you know, you have like this really strong opinion. I don't think that someone who's gonna scream at you and be like, you garbage, is gonna change your opinion on this topic. That's not how it will work at all. That's not how you will change your opinion. It's like, it's so nonsense. It's like if you would tell a child, like, I don't know, like, for example, yeah, you are a child and you want to do something and your mom tells you not to do it for like years and years and years and years. And at some point, you just really want to do that. And I think that's kind of similar to that. I guess, if you know what I mean. Hello, Marky. I'm good, I'm good. How are you? Okay, there we go. I have a mouth. I hope you're doing good as well. Those people don't want that? Of course they don't want that. They want to be angry at someone they need to bat. No. That's the thing. We have to start somewhere else. Why are they angry? What are they angry about? And how could we change that anger into something different? You know, like, people will always be angry and people will always be like, oh no, I am more like this, I'm more like that, I'm different. But I think it's important to be able to channel these thoughts into different topics. So instead of being racist, like, how about you do something, you put your anger somewhere else. And racism isn't just something that happens, you know what I mean? Racism is something that, like, I don't know, you grew up with, you grew into, you had someone influence you to be like that. It's not something you are from nature, I think. You know what I mean? I think what you are from nature is curious. Curiosity is something that you are. You want to know what other people do. You want to know how things work. And if someone influences you into a bad way, that's what's gonna happen. And I think that's kind of where we have to change, I guess? Thank you for the follow! Oh, sorry, I'm just rambling about. I don't know if that makes any sense. When I do stuff like that, I just start talking and I don't stop. Okay, I made a mouth, so that's pretty poggish. Let me put this in there. You wanted to have, like, closed eyes if I saw that correctly, right? Makes sense, boss, right? Keep going. Okay, I keep going. Oh my god, it's the Yata song! Who put that on? Who was that? Who of you guys was that? Who put that on? No! Not those weird dancing guys with leaves on their crotches. Horns! Oh, let me just make a list. Yatta! Oh my god. Horns? I didn't put that on! Someone else put that on! DMCA? Are you sure about that? Is it that bad? I mean, we can skip that if you say that it's DMCA. I think it's okay. Let's just talk over it. If we talk over it, it should be pro. Oh, it's gone. Okay then. Okay. Now it's your turn. Do you have anything you want to put on this monkey? Anything that you want to see? We have horns. We have eyes. Anything else? These eyes. Maybe afro hat. Afro hat. Okay, we can do afro hat. That sounds weird. But we can do it afro. That's okay. A gun? Okay, let's just put gun. I don't know if I can make a gun. That's really, really scary. Star-shaped glasses beard. Star-shaped glasses. I like that one. That's gonna be funky. It's gonna be really funky. Beard? Cry? You want the monkey to cry? Okay, you know what? Let's make the monkey cry. Smoking a banana? Let's just put, like, cigarette. Maybe it's a banana. Banana? Question mark? Banan. I can't even type. Red eyes? You know, you just wanna make him a stoner. Stop making him a stoner, guys. Poor monkey. I mean, it's Finra, so it's fine. Let's just make him a stoner. Red eyes. It's gonna be horrible because red eyes will not look nice. They will look like he's a zombie or like a demon or something. It's not gonna look the way you want it to look at the end. It's not gonna be really durable, to be honest. Uvu! Okay, let's do Uvu as well. We can do that. Clown? Clown wig. Clown wig. We can do clown wig as well. Hand? What do you mean hand? That's very... That could be anything. What kind of hand would you want? A hand on his head? Oh, wait, it's this guy! Wait, I know this guy. The rapper guy. He's really well known. I like him. I don't know this song. Clown wig. ever had. Shizudaki. Well, we don't make a ducky. We could just make a ducky. It doesn't have to be Shizu. It can't just be any. We just make some generic Dakimakura there. Anime hair? What is anime hair? Like Son Goku? Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan. You know what? Let's put Super Saiyan. Daki? Oh yeah, maybe it could be. Maybe it could be like Chibi me? That could be a thing. Middle finger? No! No, we don't do that. How do you know if something is DMCA? You don't really know it, honestly. I just wouldn't put really popular songs, like really popular songs that you hear on the radio. If you put stuff that's like Miku or something like that, it's fine. Also like songs by VTubers and whatever the heck, you know, that's also okay. But I think problematic it would be if we put on songs that are really popular. Delinquent cat. You know these hair? I can't even write that. Delinquent hair? Delinquent hair? The ones that are like, I don't even know how to describe them. They look like a croissant. You know, they like this kinda? No, but round? You know what I mean? You know, like this? But it's like this. Pompadour? Is that what it's called? Pompadour. I never heard of that before. I didn't even know it has a name. I'm learning something new every day. Pompadour. Okay. Thank you very much for that. Hard ice. Hard ice? Question mark. Shaped glasses. You could make heart-shaped glasses. I think that would be easier and more. Yeah, you would understand it more, I guess. You know. What else? Oh, we have quite a lot. What do we have? Horns, eyes. The spaghetti. You want spaghetti as hair? That is super complicated, though. Like, I will put it as a question mark, but that's really complicated to do. I might do it, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm good enough to do that. I'm not a good illustrator. I'm really sorry. I'm a beginner when it comes to illustration. I'm more someone that animates stuff. So that's something I have to learn. Then I can't remain bald. That's fine too. Hippie monkey. Drool. Okay, you can make a drool mouth. Drool. Wow. Beam. Oh, yes. That's good. That's good. Like this. Wait. Yes, we can make that. That's a good mouth. Baseball bat with nails? Baseball bat with nails. Okay, we're getting really scary now. Gasm face. I don't know, that's a bit much, don't you think? Gasm question mark. That's a maybe. That's a big maybe from me. What's a butt mouth? No, that's not a butt. That's a cute thing. That's like when he's like, you know? Sleep hat. Oh, sleep hat. Maybe we can also make pajamas. Pajamas. I don't really want to change his clothing much, but I think pajamas would be fitting as well. It's like you have a suit and pajamas, and maybe bananas in pajama. Banana pajama. Yee! We can put bananas on the pajama. Banana. That would be so cute. Let's do that. I would actually love that. Bubble nose. Bubble. Sleep bubble nose thing. Yes. That is really cool. I like that. Bob the Builder hat. Does that make sense? I mean, we can do that, but I don't know if that... Bob hat. Let's just put that as a question mark. I have a lot of stuff already. What the heck? What else? Closed eyes? Oh, yeah! Closed eyes. We don't have that yet. Closed eyes. Maybe different ones. Different ones? Maybe one that's like... Maybe some that are like these. Oh, these. Maybe some that are like more like this. It's like, how do I do this? You? This? You know what I mean? Like uwu. You already have an uwu, so that makes a lot of sense. Duck pajama? Duck. You could do something with a duck. Maybe put a duck on his head. Duck on head. I think that would be cute. Putting a duck on his head, you know, like here. We could put like a nest on there, and then put a duck in it. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, not like this, but that's just a sketch. Now we can put a duck on here, and then it's like, I don't know how ducks look. I mean, I know, but I don't know how to draw it so it looks like a duck. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It could be a duck on the hat, and that would be really cute. Maybe like this. Yeah, like this. Look. Maybe a rubber ducky. Okay, this would work. This works really well. I like that. I really, really like that. Duck on head. Monkey. Yes. Tomato eyes. How about like a beauty mask? A beauty mask with like the what's it called? The green vegetable. The green vegetable. What's the green vegetable? I can't think of it. It's like a green vegetable. Green vegetable. You put it on your eyes. You put slices on it on your eyes for like beauty stuff. So we need this. No, it's not pickle. Pickle is something else. Cucumber. Cucumber. Thank you. Cucumber. Yes. That would be cool. I like that idea. That would be really cool. Okay, what else? What else? Orange eyes, afro gun, star-shaped glasses, beer cry, cigarette, uber red eyes, cloud with docky, Super Saiyan pompadour. Hard eyes, shade, spaghetti drool mouth, baseball gasm, sleepy head, banana pajama, sleep bottle, nose thing, bob hat. Bob hat. Let's take the Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. I don't want to give the monkey different colored fur because I want every monkey to be the exact same, because I think like this kind of species of monkeys also doesn't have different fur. So we're just gonna stay with that. Shut up, Zohan! You want coffee? Okay, you will get coffee. Is there anything you guys want for yourselves? Like something that you want on your own monkey? If you want that, you can share that now. Like something that's not as vague. Something that's like maybe representing you in a way. Because we can also do that for everyone that's here. That is not that's not you, no. No. A Naruto headband? Okay, let's do that. Naruto headband. A Ludaki? You know, Daki of other monkey. Let's do that. That's also something we can do. Link hat. Whoa. Link hat. Face blood stains. Blood. Okay then. We can do that, I guess. That's a bit dangerous, but if you want that, we can do that. I'm not giving him that penetrator. He can ask as much as he wants, but we're not gonna do it because that is disgusting. A DJ drill breaker? Is that the thing from the anime? Giga drill. Is that like the... You know what I mean? I love Lou flag. Heart. Lou flag. Maybe we can do that as well. Gorilla gun! Yes, thank you. Do I have a delay? Do I have a delay again? If I say now, can you write now? Now! Okay, no, I don't have a big delay. Nice! I'm good! Thank you! Thank you for testing the internet connection! You like my command thing. What's it called? CMD? You know, when you go like ping google.com. Yeah, you're that, but you're like on Twitch. Is there anything else? We already have so much. Let's just kind of do these first. I don't even know if we can do all of that today. It's a lot. It's There's a lot of things we could do. What's going on today? We're making monkey maker. So like, if you have anything that you want on a monkey, you can tell me, and I can put it on the monkey, so you can create your own monkey. I want to make a band-aid. Band-aid. I don't know if I put it. Band-aid. So you can fit in with me. But we're also talking about any type of topic that I want to talk about. Can you make it that the horns can be... and it... also, it's like an accessory. Yeah, we can do that. How about... let's do that. Wait. Let's make a list that I can actually follow. Because I have different layers. I will have the body layer. So I'm just gonna do body. I'm gonna have eyes. I'm gonna have eyebrows. Eyebrows. And I'm gonna have... I think it was hair. Hat. And then we have like blushes. I don't even know blushes. Expressions. You know what I mean? Like drips and blood and all this stuff. It's like on blushes. Like makeup maybe. You know what I mean? This kind of stuff. And then we have accessories. Accessories? Yes, there you go. Thank you for the follow! This is it. Like, this is what we will have. So what you can do is you can choose the body, which would probably be this or pajama. Then you can choose your eyes, your eyebrows. Oh, your mouth! Talk about the mouth. Mouth. You can also choose that, of course. There you go. These are the categories that you're gonna have, I think. Can you make a big monkey who is eating popcorn? You can do popcorn for accessories. Let me just put... I think... maybe we will move this around at the end. Thank you for 7 months! Thank you very much! How are you? Are you good? I hope you're doing great. Let's just kind of put these in the categories up here. Should the gun be an accessory? It's more like a hand, right? Maybe we should add hands as well. But that might be something that I'll drop at the end, depending on how it will work. But we can have it for now. Star-shaped glasses should be eyes, because if we have them on, you don't see the eyes anymore. Beard should be accessories, I think. Why do I have it twice? Then we have cry, which is eyes. I kind of have to sort this for myself right now. Cigarette is also an accessory, or is that a mouth? No, cigarette should be to the mouth, I think. Or is it an accessory? No, it's a mouth. It's a mouth thing. Depending on how I have to build it, it should be a mouth. Then we have uvu for eyes and mouth. And we have red eyes. And we have a clown wig for hair. Then we have a daki for hand, probably. There we go. Could you make the lenses on some glasses to see through? We can do that. We can do that. And then you have eyes behind it. But I don't really know about, like, I don't want to be... You know what? You have to think about that you don't want to be able to put glasses on glasses. So either we do it that the glasses are accessories, or we put, like, a known category for glasses. So we can go, like, glasses. And then we can make glasses. We can do it very specific through our case. It really doesn't matter. It can be as many layers as we need at the end. So that's fine. We just have to make the category so it makes sense. If that makes any sense. Yes. Big rectangle eyebrows? Oh, we can do that as well. That's good. That's good. Big rectangle. Big rectangle brows. Oh, that's such a bad table. Okay, I'm almost there with this. Oh, hello. Can you please go up? Big rectangle brows. Binocular? Oh, that is cool. I mean, it doesn't really fit to the monkey thing with the mafia, but it doesn't matter. Let's just do it. You can go as fancy as we if we want to. I don't even care anymore. Binocular? Nice. Mafia with binocular. That's cool. Kakashi Gojo hair? So, like, spiky hair, basically? Like, spiky? Let's go with spiky. Spiky hair. Spiky. That's probably it. Super Saiyan, also hair. Pompadour is also hair. Paradise-shaped glasses. Okay, there's no space. Let's just make it in 2. There we go. Make a Greek god monkey? What's a Greek god monkey? Oh, look! It's the good song! Did you know that this is an original song that's playing right now? This is an original song by a really cool VTuber and singer and really cool person, and you should check out Snee, by the way. Check her out. I like this so much. She's so good at singing, it's insane. We put this here, the roll. You put it here, let's go! I'm so proud of her, it's so insane. I think it's so nice to think of when you do something and you really like doing it and you study a lot. Like, you know what I don't really like? I don't really like the words, oh wow, you're so talented. Because everything you do is something that you learn. It's a skill that you acquired by working hard. And maybe your talent is to work hard, but I don't think it's like... I don't like the idea of people saying, oh, you're good at this because you're talented. You know what I mean? Of course, some people have more or less... they're like better at things or better at learning things. But just because someone is better at learning something doesn't mean they're better at something. If you know what I mean? Yeah, like, oh, wow, you're so talented. It's like... Wow, thank you for the compliment. I don't like that. It's so stupid. I don't like that compliment. Because that... It's just kind of like... I don't know. It doesn't really say much to me. I'm not talented! Ah! You know how long I've been doing this bullshit? And I'm still garbage at it. It's so stupid. When you think about it, I have started doing video stuff for like 6 years ago. I started to edit videos. Like AMVs. And that's where I started animating like maybe 2 or 3 years later. So like I have been animating stuff for 4 years. And I'm still not good. I'm still not as good as others that maybe have done it for a year. But that doesn't mean they're more talented. Or that means that I'm less talented. It means that they put way more work in it than I did. Probably. Or maybe they're also talented. But I don't like the idea of... Like, I don't know. Like, oh wow, you're talented. I'm like, no, I'm not. I just... put a lot of work into it, and I'm still not good. Sleep bubble thing into the... It's an accessory, I think. Yeah. Oh wait, but then we can't have the sleepy hat. Okay, that is a blush makeup thing. It's a blush makeup thing. Bob the Builder hat. Yeah, I don't think we need the Bob the Builder hat. I don't know. I don't think that's that. I don't think we need that. Thank you for the follow. Sleepy face. Oh yes. Eyes. Where's eyes? Sleepy. Sleepy. So it can be like this. Oh, no, wait. This is a sleepy face. That's good. That's good. What else? Closed eyes, different ones. Wait, that's already... We kind of got this now. Duck-on hat is a hat. Beauty mask is a makeup thing with like eyes, cucumbers with eye bags. Eye bags? That's a really good blush thing. Eye bags. That's really good. Maybe we can actually make use of that. Naruto hat van? And that is Nissan! Let's go! Lucky of the monkey is a hand. Oh my god, we're almost done with the freaking table. Link hat is another hat. Bloodstain is a makeup, I guess. You get to, I don't know where to put this. Is that like something you have in your hand? I would like a Luca wrestler mask. Oh! Oh! Wrestler mask? That's actually cool. I like that. Let's add that as well. Wrestler. Wrestling mask. You just have to make sure that... Do you think it's glasses? I think that's a glasses thing? Yeah, that's probably glasses. Because it should be above everything else. Giga drill. Let's just put it on hands for now. And that's also hands. Baseball bat with nails. That's also hands. Nice! We got our table! We don't have many eyebrows yet. But that's gonna change naturally. Because we already have a few. Did he post a doggo pics? Wait, where? Where did he post? Where did he post? Just... Ooh. Ah, it's a cute doggo! I love that doggo. Oh my god. That's such a cute dog. I don't know if I'm able to show like the pic where just the dog is on stream, but it's super cute. Let me tell you, it's a very cute black dog with like brown eyebrow dots. That's very cute. Also, thank you for the follow. I really like that dog. Okay, now we're here. Let's get rid of this. Let's just try to go through this and build thing by thing. I love dogs. Dogs are so adorable. I don't think I would ever be able to actually have a pet myself, because I don't think I would be able to care for it. I'm not even able to care for myself. You know what I mean? But I think they're really cute. And whenever I see someone having a pet and caring for them, it makes me feel very warm. But yeah, it's nothing for me personally, I think. Okay, let's create... Oh, where is it? Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. Let's put this on top so we don't accidentally turn this off. And... Wait, where are the eyes on this? The eyes should be on a different layer as well. Eyes 1. Eyes 1. Okay, nice. Now we have eyes on a different layer. Mouth, 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 mouth. Let's put it to mouth. Mouth. Nice. You're going to break it? Okay, have fun drawing hentai for a living. Have a lot of fun with that. I hope you're gonna have a good time drawing hentai for a living. I want a dog badly, but my work schedule would keep me from being able to give it attention. Oh yeah, I get that. I just know that, like, I don't think I would be able to give it, like, I would be able to give it the attention that it needs, but I don't know. I would be scared. I would be really scared to not be able to give it the attention it needs, and like feeling like, you know, we have to walk a dog and stuff. And if I would feel bad, I don't know if I would be able to do it. I have a joke for you. What does the fuck say? Or for fuck's sake? Yeah, you can't use these bits for text to speech. It doesn't work. What about the bird? What about a bird or a couple birds? I also don't think I would be able to care for them. And I don't know if I love birds, right? And I love like cockatoos and like these kind of exotic birds. We have like our neighbor, actually adorable. Our neighbor has a cockatoo, and well, you know what he does? He puts it on his shoulder. It doesn't have anything on it, like no leash, no nothing. The bird is just on its shoulder, and he just walks around with the bird in town. So he basically has the bird on his shoulder, and he just leaves his house, goes into public transport, goes somewhere, then the bird flies around, he comes back, and then he goes back home. And I think that's so adorable that he's just able to do that. You know, he's just able to take the bird for a walk. Hello, Relax! How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. There's a lot of near music. Is that like... you trying to tell me something with that? You know, it's fine. You can tell me something with that, but... are you trying to tell me something? Okay, let's see. How do I make tired eyes? Let's pull it. Tired anime eyes. No. Images. I want to have something that kind of looks... you know these eyes that have just 2 lines? Chibi. Maybe chibi. I only added the Drakengard 3 song. Somebody else wants you to play it, apparently. Shh. I might play it at some point. Yeah, I found it. I know what it looks like now. Kind of looks like this. Get rid of these eyes. Like this. And now we have a small circle in here. Like this. Okay. Not yet. It's not there yet. It's... don't worry about it. Like, something like this. Like... oh god. Is this what a tired eye looks like? Not really, right? Oh, that's so adorable! A parakeet? Let me just Google what a parakeet is. Oh, it's... oh my god, that's so cute! I love these birds. I love these birds a lot. They look so adorable. I'm just kind of jealous. But you know, I know that I wouldn't be able to give it the love it deserves, so I don't want to get it. I think that's really important to me, especially because I love them so much that I don't want to just buy a bird and then have it and then not be able to treat it like it's deserved to be treated. I don't know. Like, that is really important. Maybe one day, but not right now for sure. This is too small. Look bigger. My ex-girlfriend's brother had a pet squirrel. What? That's insane. How does that even work? How do you even acquire a pet squirrel? Did it just kind of start living there? I don't know. That sounds amazing. Get a bird so it can scream at us? No. I don't think that's how it would work. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be... No. I'm already screaming at you. You don't need a bird to scream at you as well. Am I not screaming enough? You want me to scream more? Is that it? Are you not entertained yet? Okay. What is this song? Oh, that's like the what the heck? This weird love. It's not Love Live. Is it Love Live? Idolmaster. Is she Idolmasters? Yeah, she's an Idolmasters person. Oh god, that looks so scary. That doesn't look like a tired monkey. It looks like a very mad monkey. Oh god, I can't do this. It's the Battle Idol thing. Oh, so it's Idolmasters? It looks so bad. No. How do I even make this look good? Just like this? How do tired eyes look like? What is art? Tired eyes? Oh! Oh! Oh, why is there an Ahegao? You know what we could make? I know that's not tired eyes, but, you know, we're just gonna change our objective for a second. You could make these kind of eyes. You know? I like these kind of eyes. So they're, like, really confused. You know? I think that would be cute. Let's do that. Let's give it a bit more thickness at some points. Just to make it look more like I actually drew this, which I obviously didn't, but you know. It is what it is. I think I can put it here the thickest, and the outside is the thinnest or something. I think that's how this works. Like this? I mean, kinda. That's me when I'm high? No, this is like one of these I am very confused what is going on faces. You know what I mean? That's how this works, you know, you go like very confused. Like, oh my god, I don't know what's happening, but this is not what I signed up for, you know? That kind of face. Like this. Okay, that looks weird. Where are the eyes placements? Okay, this is why it's weird. Because the eyes are here. It should be placed at the places where the eyes are placed. This doesn't look good! How do I make this look good? Why does it look like garbage? Thicker? Why does it look bad? Why does it look bad? What am I doing wrong? Needs a mouth? Probably, right? Let's put a mouth there just to see if it's because of me. Okay, you know what? Let's fix this. Let's just make you a weeb or something. Let's just pretend like you're... Let's just give it nerd glasses. I don't even know anymore. Let's just turn this into nerd glasses. I think we can fix this with nerd glasses. I think you can... It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all according to plan. It's gonna be... It's not getting better! Is this better? I don't know, man. I don't get it. Is this okay? This this look so horrible? Why does it look so horrible? Why am I so bad at this? How do people draw? Why can't I... Why can I not draw? Is this better? This is not good. This is not fine. This is all but fine. This is horrible. Okay, you know what? Scratch that idea. That was a bad idea, and we're never gonna talk about that idea again. Okay. That was horrible. Let's just give it a nose patch. I promise I'm good at this. I can create things, okay? I'm a good creator. I'm an artist, I promise. It's just I'm stumbling over my own stuff right now for no reason. That's all what's happening. But I'm actually really good at this stuff. Maybe you should try another one. Just try another. Another eye? I don't know. I'm trying to make another accessory. I'm just gonna make a nose patch or something. Like this? Where are the eyes? Where did the eyes go? Eye. Okay, there you go. Let's give it a nose patch right here. Well, maybe change the color, because right now it's a bit much like what it is already. What kind of color do nose patches have? Should it be pink? I think nose patches don't really... I mean, they're normally brown, but the monkey is brown. A bigger nose patch? Okay, we can make it bigger if you want to. We first find like a color that looks like garbage. Oh my god, like this? Yeah, that is art. I think this is art. Let's talk about something again, okay? Let's just change topics. And just don't look what I'm doing. And instead talk to me. How about we talk about something? Let me look on my topic list what we could talk about. Oh, I have a really cool topic! Are you guys ready for some tea? Are you ready for some nice tea that you would probably not want to hear, but I'm gonna spill it anyways? I'm gonna show you some tea. Or tell you some... I don't fucking know. You know what I mean. I can show you a very cute video where a bird toy. Oh, you can do it. Send it on Discord into the bird channel. Okay. Tea, not pee. Meme! Okay, the tea I'm gonna spill with you is recently... I have been noticing something. I have been a lot on YouTube. I have been a lot on Twitter. I have been a lot on TikTok because I am a horrible creature and I enjoy TikTok now. But, you know what I noticed? Going on these places? That anime increasingly, like anime content especially, is increasingly 99% lewd. And I don't know what I think about that. You know, like, I'm not saying that lewd content is bad or anything. Like, you know, any content is like good in its own regard. But I have been noticing that it's so much. It's not a surprise, no. But like, it's like normies discovered that anime can be lewd and now... Or yeah, horny sells. Of course it does. Like, it's like in marketing when you talk about that stuff. Sex sells. It's like one of the biggest factors that sells stuff in marketing. I was talking about that with Zess earlier, making face. And like, of course, a lot of people are gonna use that. But I just think it's like... I don't know, I don't enjoy it. It's getting on my nerves. Like, it's at the point where it just starts annoying me. Because I see it everywhere. Like, sometimes I feel some people just do the lewd stuff to target to an audience, which makes sense, which is okay, you know, like that's how this whole stuff works. But I personally just don't like it, and it annoys me. I don't want to see it anymore. It's everywhere, and I just kind of had enough, I think. And that's just like something I don't want to see. It's just like, you know, I think my problem with it is not that it's there. That's okay. Like, that's totally fine. My problem with it is that it feels like other people feel forced to create content like that as well to be able to survive in like the anime content creator community. You know what I mean? Like, people just randomly dropping loot stuff or like saying loot things just so people can see it and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know, clip that and put it on YouTube. Especially in the VTuber community. And I think that's pretty sad. I mean, you know, I guess that's a cool thing to do, but I don't know. I just think it's weird. Maybe you have another opinion on that. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that I imagine myself. Like, maybe it's something that is not actually real, but just something that my brain made up. But I just have observing things, and that's a conclusion I came to. And if that's something that you haven't seen and you have other experiences, please feel free to let me know and talk to me about that. Because that's just one insight in this, if you know what I mean. I find it's more of a problem with content creators than anything else. Using humor bait to get the views. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. That's what I was talking about. That's what I mean. For me, I'm afraid that when new people see the loot stuff, they will think that's how all anime is and will leave. Oh yeah, for sure. And that's also how they will see VTubers in general and be like, oh wow, this is really weird. You know, like, not that loot content is bad in general. Like, look at Zest, you know? I used to make this stuff with Zest as well, but it was like now it's just everywhere, and it's just so much that it's oversaturated, and I don't want to see it anymore. It's like, I think it's more this. It's more like, it's not bad to have the loot content, because I think it's important to share like sexual positivity and everything like that. But I have the feeling that a lot of people just use it for clickbait and whatever the heck. And it's just, I don't know. I just don't like it. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. Not good. Not a fan. Not a big fan of that stuff, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So you're not annoying because they're... So you're not annoying because it there you... What? What are you saying? So you're not annoying because it there, but you annoy... Oh! You're annoying because it... everywhere and some people content is... Yes! 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 Exactly! Exactly, Barbecue Man. That's it. I don't think it's bad that it's there. I just think it's bad and annoying that it's just there to make people click even though it wouldn't need it. You know, like, it has other qualities, but everyone is just be like, oh, look, it's loot. I'm gonna put that because it's loot and now click it, you know? Yes, you Barbecue Man. I'm sorry, my brain just fried trying to read that. Because I'm not good at reading things. Do you have seen Doctor Who? I actually did not watch Doctor Who. I mean, anime has always been labeled as adult cartoons in the USA for almost 30 years. People just assume it's sexy schoolgirls and pretty boys and fighting evil. The thing is, a lot of anime is lewd. Like, anime culture is sexualized as shit. Like, there are a lot of ecchi anime. It's like the whole waifu culture. That's how they sell anime to you, right? By having cute anime girls doing cute things, and then some people draw doujins for it. That's like anime culture. And that's also something which is really weird to me because, like, a lot of people really hate ecchi anime and be like, oh, wow, everything is so ecchi now. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about ecchi anime. I'm also not talking about that anime is lewd. I'm just talking about how lewd content has been increasing just for the sake of creating lewd content to get people to click on your stuff and watch your stuff, if that makes any sense. It makes me think about all the pranks in early 2000s said sexual or wrong. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I know what you mean. That's what I mean. Yeah. You know, it's not the whole, it's not, you know, it's like really case by case basis, and sometimes it just annoys me. I am not on Twitter, but I am aware of the Clipper drama. My stance on it is Clippers can be beneficial. Oh no, like I wasn't talking about how the Clippers are beneficial or not. I was more talking about how I don't even see what I'm doing on screen. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just thinking and I'm making random patches and I'm kind of making a pyramid. I think I have... What am I doing? Stop doing that! Put it back. I hate... Stop. Okay, let's do something else. Let's do actually productive things. Sometimes... I love... You know what's really stupid? I love stacking things. money and you just kind of take like the biggest money piece and then stack them like it's fitting. You go like, wow, this is really satisfying. This is exactly what I'm doing right now with these nose patches. Oh god, yeah, I enjoy stacking stuff for no reason. Oh my god. There's so many anime that kind of have just to follow this loot meta now. Because otherwise they're just getting overlooked and don't get enough money. That's like... You know, like... Oh my god. Do you know the... You know what I have been noticing recently in a few animes? It has only started a few months ago. But for some reason, anime first episodes enjoy shocking you now by putting a rape scene in them. Is that just something that I noticed? That is something that is actually happening in more than one anime? It's really, really weird. I just looked at it and I'm like, why does this keep happening in first episodes of anime? Why do they keep doing that? I know, it began with Goblin Slayer, but I saw it in Goblin Slayer. I saw it in the, fuck, I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of the animes, but I saw it in, like, this other anime as well. And, I mean, they always rape Asuna, so that's kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, we have to shock people. It's so weird. I think that's super weird. Redo of Healer! And then there's this other one which aired last season, which is the Some Things That Only Know Peace. It's like an anime that aired last season. It was actually kind of good, but also super weird. Like, it had its good things, but it also had its super problematic parts. And, yeah, that's... I think it was last season. Yeah, last season. There was an anime that is... Let me just look that up. The deities that only know peace. The Idaten deities or whatever. The Idaten that only know peace. That's the name of the anime. And the art style is pretty good. The story is pretty good. But it's also really weird. Like, it has really weird parts where I'm just, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna tell you. There's like this part where they were like, oh, we have to make children so we can... I'm just gonna say, they are like, let's make children so we can have sex with them to make more children. And that's just... I looked at my screen like, what? That was very problematic. I have no idea what they thought when they did that, because like 90% of this anime is good, and then this stuff happens and I'm like, excuse me? What did you just say? And then like in the next episode, you just see them in bed 24/7, like these girls and these boys, and you know, they don't do any. You don't see that they do anything, but I just looked at that and I was like, is this actually happening? And I don't know how that got a pass, and I don't know what that was. It was so weird. It's called the Idaten deities that only know. It's not hentai, no. It's not. It's a shonen. It's a shonen anime. The story is good, except for these parts. So I kind of just I was like, I don't know if I should like this, and I can't recommend it to anyone because of these weird things that happen in there. And I don't know what they decided. They're like, oh, we're demons, so that's fine. I think maybe that's why, because they're demons and they're just in human bodies, but they're actually demons. So it's okay. I don't know. I have no idea what they thought when they did that. I don't know. You know, like this other anime, which is like a mecha anime, and the first anime season is like really cool, and then suddenly everyone starts having sex with each other because of some virus or whatever the fuck. That was weird. It's like the same kind of weirdness where like, I don't know why they did that. They didn't have to do that. You never seen this anime? It's like something Valkyr. Holy shit. Mecha Valkyrie Mecha. What the fuck is it called? Mecha anime. It's some anime that's exactly sex sounds shocking, but it's just so weird because it came out of nowhere. Like there was no reason. There's the first season that is cool, normal, and then suddenly they start with. It's just so weird because it went 180 degrees. And it's not even in a good way. It was just like kind of horror mecha anime list. Let's see, I can find it for you. It was really weird. I'm making a weird video for YouTube. Be ready. Okay, I'm already confused of that. I'm already scared of that. Why did I say confused? Every anime I've seen is so normal, so where is everyone finding these fucked up? I found this because I like mecha anime, and I was like, oh, let's watch this one. This one looks good, and it was good. And then suddenly it evolved in something that I just did not expect it to be, and I think that's why I thought it was so weird. Cause, oh, there it is. It's oh my god, Kumeiki. I think it's Kumeiki Valrevra. Well, Kumeiki. I can't even say it. It's Kumeiki. I'm just gonna put it in here. Kakumeiki Valrar. Valrav? That's the anime. It's good. And then it's super weird. Valravra. You know what I mean? Like that's super weird. I don't know what happened in that anime. Oh, I accidentally blocked it. I'm sorry! I wanted to accept it, but I blocked it. Oops. It is what it is. Hello, Spagoos. Hello. Roller coaster. But Valrev is a real word. I'm telling you, how can people even say that word? It makes no sense. What does it even mean? Is that an English word? Hello, how are you doing? Let's just make a duck. I can't be bothered to do anything anymore, so I'm just gonna make a duck. But yeah, like, I don't know. Oops. I remember that people told me that Data Live is great mecha. Data Live a great mecha anime? You got baited. You got absolutely baited into something that is not what you expected then. Data Live is so weird. It's all over the place. I don't even know what to say to that anime. I watched it. A few episodes. I don't know. I don't even know what happened in the episodes that I watched. That's how all over the place it is. There's just things happening. And it's like, huh? What just happened? And that's the anime. It's really weird. It's a dating sim, but it's also... It kind of tries to be really deep. But then it's just really ridiculous again. And I don't even know. I don't get it. Da, 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 da. Look, it's a duck. There we go. And now, okay, that's a bit small for a hat, I think. It's not a chubby middle finger. It's a duck. Look at it. It just doesn't really look like one because I'm not good at drawing. Oh, where's the music? Where did the music go? Let's put on some music. Oh, okay. Thank you. Nice duck. Thank you. I'm glad you like my duck. Now what are we gonna do? We're just gonna steal this. I'm gonna put it on its head. Not even being original, am I right? There you go. It has a duck hair now. And now we can... Maybe we could put, like, a swim thing on it. Is it My Blood Boils Your... Wait, what's it called? Unlimited Duck... Unlimited Duck works. Unlimited Blade works! Right? That's this thing. Let's give it one of these. I think that's pretty cute, to be honest. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Like this. And now we can move it a bit to the side. Oh, there you go. Duck, 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 duck. There you go. I can post a message normally. You can't. It's fine. I'm sorry. Thank you, Cindy. I have a sweater, guys. It's really cool. Okay, there we go. We have a duck. How do you like that duck? I'm gonna put it on his head. Because I don't know why I'm... Oh my god. It's blocks now. It's a Minecraft duck now. Oh well. Make it a bit... Oh. How big does it have to be? Like this? That's actually pretty cute with that. Should we rotate it a bit? Just to make it look more funky? Like this? How do you like that? It's so weird. It makes no sense. How about we do something else with it as well? Where's the duck? Wait, where is it? This is all over the place. You have to put it on its own layer. You like the cute duck? Ah, I'm glad. Because I think it's kind of cute as well, to be honest. Let's put this stuff here so it looks like his hair is a bit, you know, like this kind of stuff. So it looks like it's actually in the hair. That's pretty cute. I like that. Like this, you know? So it looks like it's in the hair. Ah, that's so cute. Look. Now we just have to put more details on the duck because that's not really nice yet. But you know, we're kind of getting there. Maybe put some shine in the eyes. Like this. Put some eye shine. Okay, that's weird. Let's put not eye shine. No eye shine. I think that's not good for this. Maybe smaller. Maybe it needs to be smaller. This? What? Nah. Or open the mouth? I think I want to give... Like, right now, this duck doesn't have any personality. And I kind of want to give it some personality, if you know what I mean. So I kind of try to figure out how to give it more personality than it has right now. Maybe by... Whoa, this is good. This is actually not bad. That more looks like it has a mouth. Maybe we can... Is that Toho? It's not lips! You know, like how ducks have a mouth and they have like inside of their mouth? That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. What is this song? Who put this on? Okay, like this? It's a bit weird. Make it red like the tie, maybe. I don't know this song. I never heard of this. The heck? Nah, I don't like this. I know other Toho songs though, because I used to play Osu when it first came out, and it was full of Toho songs. So I know a lot of them. I don't know if it's still full of Toho. It probably is. But I think I first found out about Toho because of Osu. And I think a lot of people actually did. Because it was really full of Toho songs. Banzai! Banzai! Maybe we can make it so it kind of waves. How do I give a personality? I think that's something that's really important to me when I create stuff. That it has some personality. And it's not just some colored blocks. And I'm kind of trying to achieve that, but I don't know how to do it. You think it's cute? I'm glad. Maybe we can rotate the hat. I'm not happy with it. It's missing something. It is missing something. Oh my god, what if what if we actually like give it feet and they're like here? Because it's kind of not good at staying inside this stupid rubber bait thing because it's an idiot. It's like one foot is just outside. I think that would be cute to be like, oh shit, I'm kind of tripping. So it's like it has like, it's, oh yeah, I think that's cute. I think we can do this. I think that's gonna work. I think that's gonna work. So like this, technically. Ah, I think this is okay. This is kind of cool. This is going somewhere. Yeah, it's kind of trying to. Oh. Oh, that's actually nice. What shirt did we watch? Maybe something like that. So it's like, how do I make it? Okay. But maybe I don't really want to use blue because blue is like extreme water. I kind of more want some. Let's put some blue, but not too much, you know. So it's like, shit, I'm dying, but I don't actually want to die. So that's a problem. Like this, maybe? And now it just has to look more shocked because this face does not look shocked. Its face is like everything but shocked. Thank you for the follow! I'm blue double D double die. How do I make it look shocked? Maybe the eyes should be. What is this song?
I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the sweet Kanye. Chop up the beat Kanye.
What is this song?
I invented Kanye. It wasn't any Kanye's, and now I look around and there's so many Kanye's. I used to love Kanye. I used to love Kanye. I even had the pink polo.
No, this is stupid. Let's not do that. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for dropping by. Yes, you can drop. You can drop songs. You can drop songs if you want to. Oh, it looks sad. Okay, this is good. I like that. Okay, good duck. No. Oh yeah. You're right. Let's try it. Let's try this kind of. You're actually big brain. Let's try something like that. How do I? Where is this? And then we rotate it, and then we delete this, and then we delete this. Oh. No, not the whole thing. Only this. And then we... Oh, no. Then we invert this. And then we have this. And then we kind of scale... Oh, fuck. We can't... No! We kind of scale it a bit. I know he's falling! Hello, Lovin! Oh. Oops. Make it a bit bigger. Come on. Move it. And now we just give it more thickness. And... copy and paste it, transform, reflect to this side, and then the song is gone. And then where's the music? Let me put some music on. Oh, I didn't put that on, but good choice. Very good choice. That's a very good sign. The tongue! Oh my god. god. I don't know what to do with the mouth. It doesn't look good. I have to put something inside. But I don't know how to do that. It needs to go behind. This needs to be in front though. It's like... It kind of has to be open, you know? But that doesn't look good. It's a duck. It's not a chicken. It's a duck. It's a duck. It's a duck. It's a duck. Let's just sit... Like this? I don't know. It's too dark. No, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It looks bad. I don't like this. Let's just close the mouth again. Just... I don't know. I don't know what to do. You sure? Let's just close the mouth. Oh yeah, with closed mouth it's fine. That's okay. I think that's cute, kinda. Let's put this up a bit more. Oh no, that's too big. I think that's okay. Maybe just a bit more up. Oh, wait, this should be down, because if you try to... This one should be up. Yes, this is good. This is good. Because of the balance, you know? Because if you try to balance, you had to do this like this, you know? Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let me drink something. I didn't zoom. I'm sorry. It's fine. Look, it's fine now. Maybe it's a bit too thick. Yeah, this is better. How do you like this? You think it's a cute duck? It's a cute duck. I think it's cute. I don't know. No one will ever put this on their freaking monkey, but... You know, I tried my best. If none of you puts this on their monkey, I'm gonna be sad. Because I tried my best with this. It's not really... It's not the best, but... Maybe put the eyes more far away from each other. Something of this is... Oh, no, that's not good. Something does not sit right with me. I don't know why. Something feels off. I don't know. Let's just keep it like that. That's a duck. It's like a baby duck. It's not a chicken. It's not a chicken. Stop saying that it's a chicken. Maybe we should put some gray background so everyone can tell what is what. Silly Symphony? Oh boy, it's Halloween! We don't really celebrate Halloween at all. So... I don't know about Halloween, guys. Oh yeah, it's chicken feet. You know what? It's a chicken now. Let's put some duck feet. I don't know the lyrics of this song. I honestly don't know. Like this. I just know spooky, scary skeletons. Is that what it looks like? This is weird. I think it's the other way around. Skeletons. I think it's more like this, you know? Like wave down. Like this? Yeah, I think this looks more like it. Oh, it's Padaru time soon. Right, November. That's my time. Halloween time is not my time, but Padaru, I'm all for that. Get rid of this. I used to spam Padaru. That's good! More! We have to do that again. I can't wait for that. Everyone needs their own Padaru again. If you don't change to Padaru image, you are not a real Christmas person. Okay, there we go. Perfect! It has fit now. Nice! Why Padaru is your time? Because I think it's cool. I don't know. I really like Padaru time. I'm not a big fan of the other time. Thank you! Of Halloween. Like, Halloween is something I don't really understand. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know. It's not something I don't understand it, I guess. If that makes any sense. You know? Because Halloween is not something we don't celebrate it. We don't celebrate it. So it's like it's there, but that's about it. If that makes any sense? Okay, we put a duck. What else do we put on it? Do I have any other cool topics I want to talk to you about? I don't think I had. Let's just draw another stuff. Do you celebrate Easter? Oh yeah, we do. Is it something people don't celebrate? We celebrate Easter. We also celebrate Chrism. I know it's not for every religion, I guess. But personally, I don't really see Christmas as a religious holiday anymore. At all. Like, I don't know. For me, it's not religious. I don't really believe in anything. I mean, I am Christian, but I am not, like, I'm not Christian. So, it's like, for me, Christmas is just, like, it's not really religious for me. I don't know. That's just my thing, I guess. You know this song from Osu? Oh. Yeah, see, that's it. Like, Christmas is more like a family thing and, like, corporate thing. And I don't know, we have Santa Claus now, you know? Thank you for the follow! Christmas is another excuse to not work and be with family. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like... I also think that not all holidays have to be religious. Like, for some reason, most holidays we have are based on religion. And I don't know, like... you don't need that. It would be fine to just have free time in general. Yeah, of course, it's how it started. Yes. But I think it's kind of outdated now, considering everyone has different religions and stuff. So it doesn't really make sense to have all these different kinds of holidays, you know? So you go be like, this is the holiday and we have it, and it has nothing to do with religion, dot. Oh, I would like that. Oktoberfest is not actually... Okay, guys, let me tell you something! Let me tell you something about Germany, guys! This is very important to me and you have to listen. Oktoberfest is not... We do not celebrate Oktoberfest. No one fucking cares about Oktoberfest. The only people that care about that are, like, Bavarians. And they're, like, the worst human beings on the planet. Like Blackie, for example. I don't know if Blackie is from Bavaria. What? I think he is, because he's a bad human being, so he must be. I hate Oktoberfest. Like, it's the same with Lederhosen. No one wears Lederhosen in Germany. No one does. It's a Bavarian thing. It's a Bavarian thing. It's not a German thing. It is something that has spread to different parts of the country, but it's not something Germans do. It's like just a small part of Germany that does it. And for some reason, the whole fucking planet thinks we Germans drink beer and do Oktoberfest in October. No, we drink beer all year. We don't need Oktoberfest for that. Fuck Oktoberfest. It's just a thing. Bavaria is like a small state. Yeah, it's a state in Germany. It's like if you would say, oh, in Florida they do that, so all America does it. I'm canceling my flight. They is ruined. It's like they celebrate it in Bavaria and they love it a lot, but not the rest of Germany. Like, Germany doesn't... we don't do that. I've never celebrated that. I don't care about it at all. I couldn't care less about Oktoberfest. Germans don't give a... Yes! They do not care about Oktoberfest! I'm sorry. I just had to. Because for some reason, that's like... Whenever I'm like, oh, I'm from Germany. Like, the chances are really high that someone is like, oh, do you know they're having Oktoberfest like now? Like, do you go to Oktoberfest? Oktoberfest is cool, isn't it? And I'm like, no! Fuck that! I don't care! I don't care about Oktoberfest, leave me alone. It's stupid. Having a date to get wasted, that sounds like a very Irish thing. We just always get wasted. Like, Germans don't care. We drink beer to our meals every day. We don't need a festival for that. You know, it's really normal for Germans to go eat something and then just get a beer. It's really normal for Germans to go eat something and then just get a beer to their meal. And just get a beer to their meal. What the heck? You know what I mean? That's just really normal. You just like beer. I mean, I don't. I hate beer. It's disgusting. But a lot of Germans love beer. Joke's on you. I only visited Munich in March, though. Yeah, that's in Bavaria. You visited the bad part of Germany. I don't know why, but that's like some kind of joke in Germany itself that everyone hates Bavaria. It's maybe like a bit like a Florida man. I don't know. It's really weird. For some reason, everyone hates Bavaria. For no reason. There's no logical reason to hate them. It's just a thing. It's like how Bielefeld, which is a city, it doesn't exist. There's a city in Germany that doesn't exist. I don't know how they do that. Don't ask me. But that's the thing. So, yeah. German culture for you guys. German culture. It makes no sense. But, yeah, it's a thing. Like this? You wanted to have blocky eyebrows, but I don't really know how you wanted them. So Bavaria is basically the Florida of Germany. Got it? Yes! You're learning! I'm sorry. I hope I didn't lash out on you. That was just a general thing that I wanted to tell you. Let's make happy eyebrows out of them. I think they need to be happy. Happy eyebrows. Wait. I mean, it's kind of sad, but that's fine. Brows? Wait. More brows. Let's create a few more eyebrows. Is that like the Portugal doesn't exist meme? There's a Portugal doesn't exist meme? Is it because it's next to Spain and everyone forgets about it? You know, it's super weird because now that you said it, I kind of didn't think of Portugal as a country for a while. I don't know. That's probably not... I don't know. It's really weird. Let's... Yeah, Portugal is real. It's just everyone forgets about it. Because it's located in a really weird place. It only has Spain surrounding it, kinda. I think that's why a lot of people forget about it. Da 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 da. Can anyone put on the... What's it called? Ninja song? Da 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 ninja. Da 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 ninja. What's the song called? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. I forgot the name of the song again. They played it in John Wick. Remember when we watched John Wick and there was like this Japanese song that was playing at the shop? I don't know. I forgot about it. Hello, Storm. Hello. Da 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 da. Did I say hello? I was about to say goodbye. My brain. Goodbye, Storm. Goodbye. Have a wonderful time. Yeah, they played this in John Wick. No, not this. Not that one that's playing right now. The song that I was looking for. Wait, what kind of mouth do we want? Oh, we want like... I know what kind of mouth we want. But I already have that mouth. I just noticed that. It's like one of the first mouths that I had. Never mind, we don't need that. Ninja Bang Bang! Yes! Thank you! Thank you. That's what I mean. Ninja Re Bang Bang. Let's just skip. Are there other songs? Or can we just skip? Okay, there are like a lot of songs, but okay, let's not skip. Oh no, wait! It's first in queue! Thank you! Thank you very much. You put it first in queue. You're really nice. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm not good at doing this stuff on stream because I just can't talk while drawing or like creating anything. I just zoom in and zoom out and zoom in and zoom out, and that's my creation process while talking. I'm not doing anything useful. How do people do that? How do people stream art? How How can they just draw stuff or create stuff while talking to people? How do they do that? It's impossible. Apparently, deep house and deep lounge music also have very low chance of getting copyright strikes. Oh, really? That's interesting. Oh, you can still at least reply to us in 7 minutes. I mean, I am replying to you. I love talking. We can just hang out and chat the whole day, you know? That's what I enjoy the most about streaming. What is this freaking... What is that? for like a few minutes, so you know what I mean. This one? You might know this. Only real fans know this one. Oh god. The awesome map!
ですね、荒木さん。怪異というのはいわば物体裏なんですよ。普通舞台の上だけ見ていればいいんです。それが現実というものです。知らなきゃ知らない方が悪いことなんですよ。むしろ怪異を知ることで
I'm actually really good at OC. Do you know that? Should I play OC? You want to see my OC skills? I mean, you know, I'm telling you, but I'm superior at OC. Snail, don't put the crying thing! It was your first OC map ever? Wow, okay. I started OC late then. Ah, it's so cute! Listen to her talk! I love it. I love how they just put all these things she says next to each other and it makes sense. Nice. Snail smash her pants? What do you mean? I mean, she's grown up at some point. That's okay then, but not the small one. Not the small one. No. I refuse. You were disgusting. Yeah. It's like a MAD thing. You know what I mean? It's from Bakemonogatari. You know how when they use different voice lines and make a song out of it? That's kind of what this is. Pretty nice. Sounds straight up to Osamat. I don't know what that means, but maybe. I'm not that knowledgeable. Look, it's gonna be hard glasses. How do you like that? It's not. Stop. Don't worry about it. It's just gonna play forever now. Maybe we have to do the glasses differently. Because, you know, they don't really... kind of looks weird like that. Yeah! Okay, this is not gonna stop things, so I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna turn it off! Let's put some... Let's put Gintama opening on. Let's go. How about Gintama? You like Gintama? I have never watched it. I'm not gonna lie. I've never watched it. So quiet as well. But I don't know, Gintama is not something I have watched myself. This is so quiet. Nah. Okay, there we go. Let's just get rid of this stuff. Get rid of it. Hello? Oh, this is locked. Okay. Get rid of the thing. Can I not get rid of it? Where the fuck is it? Why am I not... Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, that was straight up to... Is that like the guy who made it? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm learning so many things all the time. I'm actually not really smart. This doesn't really work. You know what I mean? This just doesn't look really good. Here we go. Her glasses. Kinda. Maybe I do have to remove the eyes so it works better, you know? But I'm not entirely sure. I'm also learning AI, but I'm noob. You're also learning Illustrator. Illustrator is really good as soon as you get used to it. I think the most important part about Illustrator is learning the shortcuts. And that's about it. And I don't know all the shortcuts because I'm an idiot. But if you would know all the shortcuts, you would be better than what I am doing right now. But generally, it's a really good program. It's just hated by everyone because it's so different to other programs, I guess. I don't know. think a lot of people don't like it because Photoshop is different. But then again, Photoshop is a completely different kind of program, so that makes sense. Can I move this? Automads are like mads, but instead of visuals, they use actual samples. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Okay, I get it. So it's like mads with sound. Like sound mads. Instead of just visual mads. Mads is... I don't understand mad. Nah, I don't know how to make this look good. Hello, Eins! How are you doing? Are you doing good? Do you have a good day or do you have a bad day? I hope you have a good day. Today is more like a chill stream, kinda. So I hope you are here to relax a bit with everyone. I hope you're here to hang out and have a good time. Because I'm trying to draw something with my bad Illustrator skills and I just can't do it. I never gave Illustrator a chance. Gotta give Inkscape a chance sometime. I don't know. Like I said, I never used Inkscape. It's probably really good. And you should. Because I think vector programs deserve way more love than they get from anyone. Because I think you can do a lot of cool things with them. And you should be to that. Yes, chat is behaving! Saying everyone is really nice to me. Thank you very much. I know this is not one of your... I want to play a game in a bit, to be honest. Just to give a change of pace. Because I think I'm kind of done with doing this. Because I'm not good at doing So let's play a game in a bit. I'm not entirely sure what I want to play yet. But I'll figure it out as long as... Oh, I can't do this. I just don't think I can actually work productively while streaming. Especially because I don't know where I want to go with these glasses. I'm not stinky! You're stinky! I'm going to meet my brother today. Oh, that's so cool! I hope you'll have a wonderful time. I hope you have a wonderful time with your brother. Hello, Patras. Oh, there it went. What is this? A Minecraft pair. Okay, bye. Nope. Who put this on? This is for children and babies. We're not children and babies. We don't listen to Minecraft the meme song. I'm so sorry. But instead, it's... I don't know about this one, okay? I just clicked on the next one. Hello, cranky old crow. How are you doing? Do you have a good day, crow? Are you feeling great today? Are you chilling? Are you vibing? Are you vibing with us? Because we're vibing. We're having a vibing time. And it's English? Are they singing? I don't even hear the singing. I just hear guitars. I think it's just guitars. Should I put the glass? Ba 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 da 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 da. That it doesn't even. Oh, there we go. Oh shit! It is English. Wow, it's an English cover. You like English covers, or are you not a fan of English covers? This looks weird, but hang on. Bear with me for a second. Na 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 na. Okay, no, this looks like garbage. Na 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 na. He's got some amazing covers. Ooh. I prefer originals, but songs like Say So sounds very nice in English. But isn't Say So an English song? Wait a second. Say So is an English song. Yeah, Say So is an English song. It's by this one. What is it called? Doja Cat? Right, Doja Cat. It's like pretty big. No, it's not. There is a Japanese cover of it, but it's actually English. It's by some, I don't know, popular pop singer girl. I don't know. I don't know much about Doja Cat, to be honest. Until Dawn. Is it on PC? Let's see. Let's see if I can see it on Steam. Until Dawn. Okay, it's not on Steam. How do I play it if it's not on Steam? PS4 only. Oh shit, I do have a PS4 though. I just have to set it up, so that should be possible. I just have to buy it. I don't know how to buy PS4 game. I think the only game that I played on PlayStation 4 is the Miku game, like the Viva song game. What's the game called? Miku game. I played the Miku game, and I also played the Persona game on PS4, and I think that's about it. So I didn't play much about on the PS4 at all. But we can play a PS4 game, sure, why not? Until dawn. There's a dog! Nice. Apparently there's a dog. The Riven Miku game. Yeah, where you can like push buttons and like do Project Diva. Yes. I have a Project Diva I have like a Project Diva arcade controller. You know? Wait. I have. Wait, I'll just show you a picture. Just, you know, why not? I have this thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where'd it go? I have this thing. See? I have this, and it's really fun because you can like do like on one hand you have like two hands where you go like bam 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 bam. It's really fun. It's really fun. Like I recommend. Like this is the only way I ever played the game, and this is the only game you should play this game because any other way you play this game, it's not as fun as playing it with this thing. Sadly, it does have some connection issues, so I kind of have to fix that. I don't know how, so I kind of stopped playing because sometimes when I have to hold a node, it's not really holding it, and that's pretty stupid in a rhythm game. If you're having a comfy stream, why do you redeem insult? You can, I don't know, it's just a normal stream. There's no... I have no rules to this thing, you know? DDR, but for... Yeah! It's like Dance Dance Revolution, but with your hands. It's really fun to press these buttons because they have feedback, so it's like... Dan, 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 dan. It's so much fun, you have no idea. It's really fun. But I think the controller that I have is actually ported for the PS3. But I bought a USB connector cable which can connect it to the PS4. Yeah, so that's the thing. If you have a Switch, then I recommend picking Taiko Drum. I played the what's it called? I played the demo version because that was free, but I never actually bought it. I don't know why I never bought it. Hi Hunter! Thank you for the host! I've been having some fun playing Muse Dash on and off. Whoa! No, well, let's just go to normal chatting. I don't want to do this anymore. You just... Oh, where am I? Hello, where am I? Oh, hi. I'm here. How are you doing? Oh, where's the music request? Is it still playing? How is it still playing? Why is it still playing? I'm in another... I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna accept it. Oh god, let's go and wait a second. How about remember how I wanted to show you games that I played in my childhood but I couldn't because the internet was garbage? Remember that? How about we do that now? How about I show you some stuff from my childhood? Because I was talking about it the other day and it made me really sad that we really couldn't do it because I think we were going somewhere with it. And I just want to share you all my childhood games, and let's just do that. I want to do that. I want to talk about that stuff now. Let's just do it. You know what? Let's have no plan. Let's just stream. I'm a streamer, and I'm just gonna stream whatever the fuck I want to stream. Because we are just here to hang out and have fun together. Hello, Gampai! Watch stuff video. There we go. Let's just get rid of this weird thing here. And put the Firefox on. You're my biggest fan! That's great. Hello, Lou! I saw the dog! Oh, it's so adorable! It's such an adorable dog. You made a good choice with choosing that dog. How are you? How is the dog doing? What the dog doing? Is the dog doing good? Is it adjusting to its environment? I hope it's doing good. Hello, Shizu! I'm huge! I know! I just changed... Wait a second. I'm kind of adjusting the stream to be... You know what? My mods are really active today and I'm super happy. Thank you very much for helping me out so much. changed it! Ah! Thank you! How are you doing, Shizu? Any childhood games you want to share with us? Anything that you played when you were a babu? And you were like, oh wow, this is a good thing. Dogs are all cute? Ah, so cool! I thought we were just an anime girl on screen. I am an anime girl on screen, but I am first and foremost someone that streams stuff that no one is interested in, but I'm doing it anyways. Okay, let's go. Let me just turn off the song request because we don't need that for the videos. Up, 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 up. Where is it? 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 Turn it off. Blah! Okay, it's gone. You know that's a lie! I'm just joking. I'm just joking. There we go. And now we have everything ready to go on YouTube.com and do YouTube.com things. I haven't played any of the suggested games yet. Because I decided to not do it this week, but next week instead, because I didn't have enough time to get all the games and prepare everything. But that's okay. That just means that I have more time to prepare everything for next week and make it an actual good stream. Excuse me, child. No, like... Played... Finding Nemo has a video game? No way. Finding Nemo video game? Is this your childhood game? Is this something you played as a bubble? Is this the game? What is this? This was your first game? Loading. What is this game? Finding Nemo 2003. Disney Pixar. Okay, can I please... Wow, this looks amazing. Finding Nemo. Look at the 3D graphics of that logo. Holy, oh my god, it's laying on the ground now? Look at the fish. The fish is the selection thing. Let's just go into the gameplay.
Hi, I'm Tad. I'm obnoxious.
Hello,
Hi, I'm Shira. I'm obnoxious. Wait,
I'm Sheldon. I'm H2O. Intolerant.
What? Wait.
Obnoxious.
Hello.
Wait.
Hi, I'm Tad. I'm obnoxious.
Hello, I'm Sheldon. I'm H2O. Intolerant.
My name's Nemo.
How is that not a YouTube poop? How is that not just this? Like, who made this?
I'm going to school.
Oh,
So
wow.
are we, but we can't find our friend Pearl. We think she got lost in the caves. I'll help you find her.
Don't even think about it. It's either school or back home for you.
And then he just goes. That seems like a nice game. Do we have any more cool cutscenes in this game? Better game than the movie. I know, right? Who even is that? Holy shit, there's a lot of fire. Jellyfish! I don't think I know this game. I never played this. Okay, guys, spoilers for Finding Nemo now. We're getting to the end game. So if anyone still wants to play this game, guys, you need to close your eyes. What is that? You guys want to play Packle?
Marty, did you
Yo, is that actually a cutscene from the movie? No
I
way!
just wanted to make sure that our newest member got home safely.
Thanks,
They put a movie cutscene in there.
program, Dory.
Remember, fish are
Shark Tales
wet.
was a... Shark Tales has a game? Why do all these movies have games? Shark
Moin,
Tales
moin.
game. Oh, hello! Moin! How are you doing? Thank you for 2 months. Shark Tale full game? How does this have a... Do all movies have games? Wait. Can I see see the gameplay?
Late for work again? Don't let the guy see you.
Is that like GTA but with fish?
The boss is turning the reef over to Frankie.
Is that like GTA but with fish? Imagine if they would have made a GTA with fishmen. That would have been a good game, but they didn't. Fuck. What's this one? What is this? What is this? The B movie. The B movie game was GTA with bees? B movie game. Empty. Shit, that is loud. What? What is that?
Honey that. Honey, honey, honey. Everything is honey. Well, there's also wax, but mostly it's honey.
What are you
Wait, this is just a scene of the movie. This is just a movie. Oh, never mind. You also have gambling. What even is that? Play this? Why would I play that? What is this game? Why did you not kill the bee? You had a chance and you didn't do it. Illinois!
Hey, watch it, pal.
It's like Simpsons Hit and Run. It doesn't look very fun.
Whoa, dude, just
Why is he
hanging
blue?
out.
Why is he blue now?
What's that in your hand?
Italian Vogue.
Mamma mia. That's a lot of pages.
It's a lot of ads.
Remember what Van said? Why is your life any more valuable than mine?
Is that Gronk's voice? It's Gronk's voice actor. Thank you for the follow. I love that voice actor as well. I don't know why he plays this stupid guy in this movie though. That's pretty sad to be honest. What is this movie? What is this? Shark Tale long play, no commentary? Oh, that's what you sent. Yeah, it's him, right? I love this movie. The one with the... What's it called? I don't know the English name for it. Emperor's New Groove? Emperor's New Groove. Emperor's New Groove? Yeah, there we go. I really like that. Okay, wait, skip through it? I'm gonna skip through it. What is that? That's another game, you're right.
Now
It's actually HD too. Coca-Cola! Wait, no, it's Coral Cola, sorry.
French, check. 2 pounds of blubber.
What is that? Whoa! They have a dancing minigame! Game of the year. A game of the year, easy. What the heck? Look at these fish! Why do they dance like humans? Thank you for the follow. Oh boy. Yeah, no. That is an interesting game. I've never heard of these games before. I think the only... What did I play? Did I play any Disney games? I think the only Disney game that I played was Aladdin on the Mega Drive or something. That's the game that I played. I played this one. This is like the only Disney game I played. But in my defense, back then these games were actually good. How does that work? We just talk about real stuff. And that kind of already happens, so now we're just looking at things. So, hi! See? That's like... yeah, whatever. You just... Yeah. It's a platformer, look. It's a platformer game. And I think back then, it was actually kind of cool, you know? What do you mean, Boom? We're showing old... This is a classic. This is a classic game. How old is this game? When was this released? Okay, yeah, You're older than this game? Wait a second. You're older than this game? You're a boomer. I am younger than this game for sure. Okay, look. My family, my mom and my dad bought the Super Nintendo and the Mega Drive for themselves, not for me. I never had my own console. I never had. I only I only borrowed the PS2 of my uncle. These weren't my consoles. I used to go to friends to play GameCube and Nintendo 64 because I never had them and I was never allowed to have. And I also never wanted them because I had the better consoles. But anyways. Where's the Mega Drive? The Mega Drive is Sega Mega Drive. It's also called a Sega Genesis, I think. It's the same console, but in different regions. I don't know why it's called different. But that's what it looks like. Sega Mega Drive. Images. It had like this really weird controller with like 1, 2, 3 buttons next to each other. It was super weird. I don't know why they did that. And it was 16-bit. It's one of Sega's consoles. Sega didn't really do many consoles. It's also the console where the first Sonic game was on. So like Sonic the Hedgehog was on Sega Mega Drive. The first game. This one. That was on the Mega Drive. That looks scaled up. But yeah, that was 16 bits. I know. There was also this other game. It was Sonic. Do you know what the Game Gear is? The Sega Game Gear? That's this thing. You know what this is? Have you ever seen this before? That was like a handheld freaking console. It was super chunky, but the battery was garbage. So you would have to play with the freaking battery thing, like you could charge it. You didn't have batteries. It actually had a rechargeable thing. Oh, did it have batteries? I think it had batteries, but you could also play it while it's connected to the AC. Yeah, it had a power cable connector. You've never seen this? It's like, wait, is there something that is not bad quality where you see how it's being played? I just want to show you. It had 8 bits though. It didn't have 16 bits. It was
at your disposal.
This was released, I think, around the time where the Game Boy was released, but it had color. It had 8-bit color. And that's something that's actually kind of amazing when you think about it. That it had color. Game Gear is Sega. And it had like Sonic. That's one of the games that I had. I had this Sonic game. It was 8-bit. Look at it. Look at it. And yeah, it's basically... Look. I used to play this when I was Bubble. This was one of my Bubble games. I was so bad at it, but I loved playing it. 6 AAA batteries. Oh my god, yeah. It's 3 hours. Isn't that amazing? I think I mostly just connected it to the power because, you know, 3 hours isn't really much. So it was like a handheld Switch, but without the possibility of actually having it in your hand for more than 3 hours. I can't speak German, but I won't! Shut up! Each of 8 bits had color. Each of the 8 bits had color. What? What do you mean? I don't get it, but it's fine. Game Gear. Oh yeah! It also had Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic Game Gear, Sonic 2. It only had this one. I also had this one. Look at it. There's Tails on it. Tails! Tails was in this game. It looks so different. But you said there's like Game Gear Tails? Tails? Tails Adventures? I don't know this one. I never heard of this one before. What is this? What? You actually play Tails? Is he throwing bombs? Is Tails throwing bombs at people? No, Tails, stop killing people. That's actually pretty cool. But I never played this one. I don't know this one. Does anyone remember the Digi-Device they had? Oh, yeah, Digi-Wise. It was just Digi-Wise. And, it was these kind of things, right? They were like Tamagotchis, but with Digimons. I mean, these. These were so cool. I never had one. I always wanted one, but I never had one. I'm so jealous. I think you can actually buy them, but they're super expensive if you try to get your hands on them right now. eBay? Can I go on eBay without being logged in? Is that a thing? Oh, it's German. Okay. Are you kidding me? Just because I'm German, you tell me to buy Listen, I swear to God, fuck off. No! No, we're not gonna have this conversation again. I'm not gonna buy Lederhosen. Fuck off. Fuck eBay. I swear to God, I hate them. all my homies hate eBay. Fuck. Leave me alone. That's stupid. I don't like that. No, it's not the truth. Oh my God, talking about New Game Plus. Today, I'm gonna get the new model. It's gonna be there today. In like a few hours, maybe. So that's gonna happen very soon. And I'm so hyped. You have no idea how hyped I am. I want to use it already, but I know that I have to wait because I want to have like this cool stream where I go like, hey, my new model. But I want to use it on Monday already, but I'm not allowed to because I kind of want to do like, oh wow, look, I have a new model thing. So everyone can be there when it's there for the first time. But I also want to use it. So that's a huge problem I'm gonna have for the next week. Thank you for the follow! Yeah, it's so exciting! I'm looking so forward to it. It's so insane. I am... Okay. I'm just gonna relax. I'm just gonna relax. It's fine. I can wait. It's fine. No worry. Let me show you another of my childhood games. It's called Shining Force. I used to play Shining Force a lot. This one. 16 hours. Look at that. 16 hours of gameplay. That's a long time for an old game like that. I used to play this game a lot when I was small. Good boomer taste! Hello? I'm sorry that I grew up with these kind of games. It's like, it's a RPG thing. Like, look, it's a strategy game. You run like, yeah, shut up. I don't want to. I did not know there's a map in this game. I was not aware you could open a map in this game. This is the first time that I'm seeing that. I did not know you could do that. I was young when I played this. I don't even know if it was German, to be honest. I don't know if this game was German. I don't know. I can't tell you. I was young. I couldn't read. I played this game when I was not able to read. And I think it's actually English. I don't think this game is German. So imagine me being like 7 years old and trying to play this game, not being able to read anything, and just trying to figure out how the fuck this game works. But I was still able to beat it, okay? I still kind of did it. It was difficult, but I did it. I grew up with PS1 games, but most of my childhood was mostly PS2, Game Boy. Oh, GameCube. Yeah, that's not... I also played a lot of PS2 games, but it was mostly Super Nintendo and Sega games.
The game I loved most on the Mega Drive was probably Thunder Force 3. It was so sick.
Whoa! I've never played Thunder Force 3. English is not on my... Yes! That's it. Like, English was not my first language, and playing JRPGs was really difficult because I just did not understand what it said. You have it on Steam? Yeah, there's like, on Steam, there is the Sega Mega Drive collection thing, and Shining Force is actually part of it, which is really cool because it's one of my favorite games. It's really cool. I never had an Xbox, no. I also never owned a PlayStation, like PlayStation 1, and I didn't own a PlayStation 2. I just borrowed it from my uncle. So that's why I played PlayStation 2 games. But I never owned them because I never got one. I think the first console that I actually owned after these two consoles was a Wii. That's what I had. I had a Wii. I still experience SNES and Genesis games through the Wii. Oh, I see. I didn't know. I didn't know they had a collection on the Wii. Wii! You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Wii. Like the Wii, you know? The Wii. Grabbed by the Ghoulies was best. I don't know that. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. What the fuck is that? What is this? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's by Rare! Is that the game they went bankrupt for? Grabbed by the Ghoulies. this game? Okay, when does the game start? I don't like this intro. Can I kind of see? Okay, it's loading. My game. Yeah. Where's the gameplay? It's like Luigi's Mansion, but not Luigi. Where's the gameplay? Where's the gameplay? Is that the gameplay? Oh, there we go. Why is it kicking me? Huh? Yeah, that's kind of what... Well done, sir. You certainly seem very capable of battling unarmed. I don't know. I mean, it looks kind of fun, but I don't think it's a game I would actually play. Why is he kicking the ghoulies? Oh, SR is off now. We don't have sound requests anymore. 1 second. Wait. Looking at old games. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Let's just change it to that, so everyone knows what we are doing. His girlfriend was grabbed by them. Let's see how the game ends. Does he have a gun? That was a big... What is he? Oh, he has a gun now.
Oh.
Okay. You know... What do you mean spoilers? This tells me absolutely nothing about what happened in this game. Why is there a person with a big spoon now? What happened in the last 4 hours that I'm now a big cook with a spoon? Okay, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I'm not looking. I'm sorry you wanted to play this cool game. If you have ever watched Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network, there was an episode they go to the arcade and... Really? I never watched that. I don't know that. He got grabbed by the ghoulies. I'm sorry. Yes, that was obvious. He got grabbed by the ghoulies. I'm not very smart. Did you ever play Little Big Planet? I really liked Little Big Planet. That was a good game. That was a really good game. I don't know why, but I really loved it. I really liked this game. It also had a PSP version, which was really nice. And I also really liked that one. Is there no sound? Oh, there's sound. I don't know, I really like this game. It also was fun to play with friends. Oh, I never played it on Vita. I don't know how it is on Vita. I love the level creation. I have never created a level in this. Like, I was too stupid to actually do it, but that probably was nice. Did you ever play N64 Conker's Bad? I haven't played... The thing is, the only Nintendo 64 game I played is Mario 64 because it got the port. I didn't have one. I didn't have an N64, so I never played any games. I don't know any of the games. I think I did play Ocarina of Time on the 3DS because it got like the remake thing, but I personally didn't really enjoy that game. I'm so sorry. I think it's because I didn't grow up with it and it just was so confusing that I didn't like it. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Oh, it's this game. I saw that. I saw someone playing this. Sorry, I gotta cancel you now. It's okay. If it's being cancelled because I didn't enjoy that one game, that's fine by me. I can live with that. I'm gonna stand with my opinion about something that I didn't like. So, where is the giant poo? How am I don't even know where it is.
Stupid bastard.
Where is it? Is that it? Is that the giant poo? Is that the giant poo?
Money over here.
I don't know what it is. Wrong poo? Hello, Atari. How are you doing? We're looking at old games. Okay. What's it called? Conker's Bad Fur Day. Big poop. Big poo. Images. This? That's not poo! What the heck is that? What is that? Giant poo? Play the video? Okay, streamer, please play the video, streamer. Okay, I'll play the video. Why does he look like the Matrix guy?
Uh-oh.
Why does it do poop sound? What is that? What is happening? Why is it crying? Is it a snail? Huh? Is he singing? Is he gonna sing?
Me, 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 me.
Why is he gonna sing?
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of fish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? Do you really think you'll survive in here?
This is your theme song, guys. This is your theme song.
Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my rear. How do you think I keep this lovely grin? Now I'm really getting
what the heck is that? What
like
is
a
this
niggly, tickly, shitty little tag nut. When I've knocked you out with all my bab, I'm going to take your head and ram it up my butt.
Your butt.
My
Thank you
butt.
for the
Your butt.
follow.
That's right, my butt. My butt. My butt. Ah, you cursed squirrel! Look what you've done. I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
Wait, why are you
what a
huh?
world. Who'd have thought a good little squirrel like you could destroy my beautiful clagginess? Oh, I'm going. Oh,
No! What was that? Why did you show me that? Why did I have to see that? What was that? Conker's Bad Fur Day. You know, maybe one day I will play this game just for you guys, but I don't know. Conker's is an acid term. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Let's see. I had this gameplay thing open. Is it a flower?
Yeah. That seems to work. Oh, looks like I need more.
What's his voice acting? What, is that a hot flower lady? Oh boy, she has boobs. You see that? What is this game? I have never heard of this game before. But I think I saw someone actually play it, but I don't know who played it. I saw it somewhere. It's Tails! Plan mommy. I think... Oh. Can I get a coffee with soy milk? I mean soy... Mommy. Let's see. Oh my god! I just now understood that! No! 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 No, 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 no! No! You have to behave yourself! Oh god, no! Oh no! Sorry, that took a while. Holy shit. Oh god. No! No! What else did I play when I was young? I think one of the games that I played the most was Illusion of Gaia, which is a game a lot of you probably know because I played it once. But then again, others of you might have never heard of it before. Thank you for the follow! This is one of these games. Yeah, I played this on stream for like an hour or two. It's a really cool game, and if you have never played it, I hardly recommend, or heavily, I don't know. You should hardly. It's probably negative. You should check this out. This is really cool. This is a very, very cool game that I really like, and I think everyone should play this at least once in their life because it's really cool and it's really underrated, and you should play it. Yes, thank you very much. You know, fun fact: this game was actually gonna be a very say-so game. And the complete opposite of what it is now? Really? Yeah, send me a video. I want to see that later. You know what's super interesting? when you figure out how games were developed and how they changed it and what happened in the development and stuff, that's super interesting. I love that. I love to know about these things. Dang. Okay, I'm good again. Developers lust horny. No, you know, sometimes it's just X. You know, okay, guys, let me ask you something. You know Sonic, right? And if you see Sonic games and you go like, oh yeah, Sonic games, and then it starts with like an innocent Sonic the Hedgehog game, which like this one where it just kind of speeds from side to side, and then you have this one. Shadow the Hedgehog games where they were like, how about we give these hedgehog guns? I think it's just so amazing how much of a roller coaster this Sonic stuff is. No, I'm not saying that it's a bad game. I just think it's super funny how you have like this roller coaster. You have like Sonic 06, and then you have like Sonic Mania, and this is like one franchise. Wait, I wasn't talking about... Was it Sonic 06? Which was the one with the lady? Sonic... Is that Sonic 06? I think Sonic 06 was the one with the lady. Yeah, that's the one with the lady. I want to play Shadow the Hedgehog at some point. Because I want to play it because it has guns and it looks absolutely amazingly cursed and funny. I just want to play this game. Because it looks so cursed and funny. I don't know. I never played this. It's super good. I want to play this. I want to play it so badly because it just looks... it looks so amazing. It is great music. You can... Different routes? Wait a second. Is this it? Is this the routes? Wait, there are different endings in this game? How advanced is that? What? Wow! Wait, that is advanced. What the heck? 7 endings? This is interesting. Now I'm even more interested. Depending on how good evil you are. Okay, we have to play this. I'm just gonna try to be the most evil I can. I want to try this. I'm gonna put this on my I want to play this game very soon list, because that actually sounds really cool. Go full evil? Of course I will. Why else would I play this game? Not as bad as Nier. Shh. You don't talk about Nier. You don't talk about old and Nier endings. Because I have played this game enough. It was a lot of... Wait, what is this?
I love Shadow the Hedgehog. It made you play different routes depending on how you played the game. And it has really cool super attacks. It's not on Steam though, unfortunately.
What is this? What is this video?
Ladies, gentlemen, and hedgehogs. What a glorious day it is today. We are gathered here today to celebrate the union between Shadina and Shadow. Shadow, one of the most edgiest people you could ever know, and Shadina, my friend, I guess.
Huh?
Because they never love anyone else but themselves. You egotistical jerks. But today will be a day to remember.
You don't want to
This
go full
will be
screen?
the day that both Shadow and Shadina get officially married.
This is the best day of my life! I can't wait to start our life together, Shadow! Being the edgiest couple in the history of all the hedgehogs.
Why is it a verified Shadow the Hedgehog channel? What is this video and why is it on there?
I've always wanted this, Shadina. You, my female self, to spend eternity of our lives together as the true, ultimate life form couple. Now, we will spend all of our time as true, ultimate life forms, together as one whole, ultimate life form. And there's no one, and I repeat, no one, that can tell us otherwise.
What?
No! 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 Where am I? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, it was all. Oh.
It was a dream!
It was just a dream. This is
what the fuck
another
is that?
weird dream.
What am I watching?
Why can't any of my dreams be normal? Why can't my dreams ever be normal? Why does it always be after weird? Oh, it's Sonic and Shadina stuff. Next thing you know, I'm gonna get like Sylvia stuff and just. I hate it. I hate it.
This is recent. This was uploaded 2 days ago. What? I thought that was like... I got bamboozled. I thought it was one of these 2001 videos. Let's go on the channel. What is... VR chat? VR chat?
Sugar high, one more sugar high.
Can you shut up?
High. It's a good
What kind of-
song, Shadow.
No, it's
I
not.
told
It's
you.
annoying. You've been saying that the entire time.
What
But
is it?
anyway,
You-
welcome to
Is
Studiopolis. You said you wanted to bring me here for something important that happens in the future or something.
Oh yeah, in the future, this is non-existent. It's like it got destroyed.
Is
after,
the
like,
real
these
Shadow
things
the
got-
Hedgehog?
NFTs got
Guys, Shadow the Hedgehog is a
everything got
VTuber.
obliterated.
All right, well, whatever you say. I'm an idiot. I already know what to not to deal with them.
What?
All right, anyway.
This channel also known is... Okay, you know, fuck off. You're not parody. You're true. I don't care what you say. What the... I am... Sonica and Shadina kiss Shadow? Okay, I have to see the comments of this video. The more we see Shadina having a crush on Shadow, the more Sweet Home Alabama we get.
Please collab with Shadow the Hedgehog verified YouTube channel.
Also, I am glad about the big update about your channel, Shadow. Can't wait. This is super duper cute! The more I see sharing, the more I can't stop laughing that much. Hey Shadow, may I have a shout out? Here is why. Wait, do you think this is... Is this... You think... Nice comic dub. Please make a comic with Rogue EXE, Sonica EXE. Is this real? You must. I'm not clicking on it. Huh? What? Wait. I'm so confused. Like, wait a second. Can we? Let's take a step back. I need to look at the other chat. I need to look at the other comments. What was the comment? This one. We watched this one. I hope they never stop. Okay. Shadow's getting worse dreams every night. I'm super confused. I am not sure if Shadow and Shadina are married. Wow. I don't get it. I don't understand if they are serious or is this just like one huge troll. Yeah, this video was uploaded 2 days ago. This is his newest video. Are those trolls? Show the newest comment first. Shadina is mine. Back off. Back off, guys. Everyone with a Sonic is real. I thought Shadow and Shadina are siblings. Guys, the lore! The lore! How could he do that? They were siblings. I think that is super funny. I love this. I don't... How... Hey, Shadow. Play the Friday Night Funking CD mods. Look, it's you guys. Hey, please, do that, streamer. I am actually amazed. I don't even know anymore. I don't know what to think about this. Streamer, what shit? Please do it, streamer. Please do the thing. Speak German, please. Do it. Huh? I don't. Honestly, I don't understand. Okay, this one is serious as well. Shadina x Shadow the Hedgehog Chaos Uvu. Hearts. Okay, this guy. Oh god, oh god, what? What is this? I don't know how I had it up here, but what is it?
I did it again.
What? What is this?
I did it again.
Huh? I don't know.
Oops, I did it again. Did.
The cough at the end. How did he get? I don't. This is a Sonic rabbit hole, and I'm scared. The laugh was pretty impressive. I guess. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Let's just, you know what? Let's just explore more. I actually really like that. Let's look at Snuckles Knuckles. Suckle Knuckles. Knuckles plays Uno. Rage warning. Wait. Snuckles Craft? Knuckles plays Minecraft?
Testing. 1, 2, 3 gamer. 1, 2, 3 gamer.
Yo!
Oh my
Knuckles
God,
plays Minecraft!
Holy crapperoni. Holy crapperoni. Oh my God. We're back. Oh. Look at Mr. Suckle Sheep. I forgot his name. How you guys doing? Hi.
Knuckles plays Minecraft. I did play Sonic EXE. I think I played it. They had like this game they made out of that. The Return of Sexy Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I got a big announcement for you. You probably already read the title. That's right. Sexy Mike is back. I've done some tinkering. I've got my new Sexy Mike. The classic one, I rebought it. It wasn't cheap, but it was worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sexy Mike.
Where's Sexy Mike? I got folded by Knuckles. What? I don't okay. Who else? Who else can we find? We have Suckles Knuckles. Who's that? Wait a second. Her name is Shadina Simp. Or his, I don't know. Their name is Shadina Simp. What is this? Oh my god! Yo, this is it! The Sonic AMV with Shadina and Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow X Shadina. It's just that image though. What is that? Okay, this person really likes Shadina. You know, maybe they're probably really young. Hello everyone, I'm Devil the Hedgehog and I'll be doing Minecraft and maybe Roblox, so I don't know what to do. So yeah, but I post You know, I mean, she's not doing Minecraft and she's not doing Roblox, but you know, she's doing something. I don't know, you know, just whatever. It doesn't matter. She can do whatever she wants. She's free. Let's get out of there. This is real. The thing is, though, Genpai, this is not. That's the thing. This is not 2009. This is 4 months ago. I think we are going full circle with YouTube. We're going full circle. It's just... I thought this was old. But, wait, she uploaded 17 hours ago? Oh my god, look! No views! We're the first view! Let's give it a like. But if I give it... No, I can't because I'm not logged in. But god damn it! First view! You're watching! Devil Shadina Sim! Enjoy! Hi! What?! Why is it a Gacha live video?! Why is it a Gacha live video?! What is happening? Wait. What is... This evolved into something I was not expecting. Let's go to the principal office. Okay. Okay, they're going to the principal's office. What are they doing at the principal's office? Is that Shadow and Tails with like emo kids? Or Scene or whatever. I think they're new. Because they're new here. I think they're looking for the principal's office. Yeah, I guess. Yo, you students, come over here! Are you guys looking for the principal office? Yup. Okay, follow us. Wait, this is serious. Outside of the principal office. The principal office is just over here. Well, thank you. Well, I'm Sonic. Shadina. Shadow. Well, nice to meet you, but I gotta get going. See ya around. Okay? Thank you. Inside the principal's office. I'm so lost. What? Wait. Who are they? Where are they living? You guys may be the new students. Yes, we are. Okay, I'll give you guys your peppers. Peppers? What peppers? What peppers? What peppers? What is peppers? Papers! Papers! Okay, sorry. Not come in. Okay. Why are they looking like that? Hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I can't explain.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome, guys. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. We are watching. I have no idea what we're doing. I don't even know how we ended up here. I can't explain what's happening right now. But I hope you had a wonderful stream. And if you want to hang out for a bit, you can hang out for a bit. I don't know. We just kind of clicked on the Sonic video and now this happened. No, we're the first view. It has one view now. It's okay. I'm not a diehard fan now.
Observe, folks. This is how one radicalizes on the internet, going down the rabbit hole of the algorithm. Kappa.
Peppa Pig plays Minecraft?
I'm Peppa Pig.
What?
This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig.
What is that?
Minecraft.
Oh, she's playing Minecraft. Look, it's the dumb though.
Mummy Pig is working on her computer.
I'm not stopping.
Daddy Pig is making soup for lunch.
Soup!
Daddy, can we go and watch Mummy on her computer?
Yes, as long as you don't disturb her. She has a lot of important work to do today.
It's one of these videos. I thought MLG died years ago. How is it?
Mummy, can George and I sit on your lap and watch you work?
Yes, if you both sit quietly.
Heather and George love to watch Mummy work on the computer.
We're going full circle. It's insane. Am I right? Oh look, she has a mic. She has a diamond. Ah!
Creeper. Oh man.
I can't watch this. What is that? Where? What was that even? Imagine I. I am so confused. I don't know. I don't know how we went here. Let's just try the next video. Anything else? I don't know. This doesn't really go. I don't know how this has 95 million views. It's probably because some parent was like, oh look, it's Peppa Pig. And then they just put their children in front of it, but it's not actually Peppa Pig. I'm 100% sure this is what happened. They were like, oh, Peppa Pig is nice. My children love Peppa Pig, but they're actually just watching this channel. But they are not aware. They don't know, but I think that's probably it. I don't have any other explanation for that, to be honest. That was nice. Oh god, now this is on my For You. Okay. Okay. That's not good. The internet has many dark secrets. It does. It does have many really weird dark secrets that I do not want to discover all at once. I'm so glad I am not using my normal browser. Like, I'm not logged in. This is just the browser I have for streaming because I don't want to dox myself. So this is fine. I don't care about that. Those can't be anything, and it wouldn't affect me in the slightest. Any opinions on the last Smash DLC character? I don't really care for Smash because I don't play it. But, you know, it's good. The story behind it is quite interesting. How they took, like, ages for it to get approved, I guess. So, that's cool, I guess. But I don't personally care much about it at all. It could have been anyone, and I would have been like, okay, cool, it's this person, you know? Because I have never played Banjo-Kazooie. I have never played it. This is also one of these games that was probably on the N64, and I just missed it because I never had one. Look at him, a mole. Listen up, moles! I don't know, it's just... I don't know, I played this one. I actually played Link's Awakening, I think. Or did I? I have this memory that I played this, but I don't know if I actually did. But I think I did play this when I was young. I think I did. But I think I also played, do you know the Zelda... It was like Oracles of Ages? I think that one. It was also for the Game Boy Color. And maybe I'm just confusing these two. Because it looks very similar. Oh my god, here we go. I don't know if you ever played these. Because they were like two games. It was Oracles of Seasons and Oracles of Time. And they were both for the Game Boy Color. And they were like... It was like, I think the first time they actually did this. You never played this? Huh. I think it's one of these games that not a lot of people played it because it was a Game Boy Color game. I don't know. You never played any Zelda game? Whoa, really? Phantom Hourglass? Oh, that's the DS games, right? I haven't played the Zelda DS games. I also haven't played the Zelda Wind Waker. I think a lot of people love Wind Waker. But it's also one of these games that I just didn't have, so I never played it. But I know that it's loved by a lot of people. I guess. You love Zelda? Was that the one with the train? Or was that something else? Oh, that was Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks was the one with the train, right? Whoa! Thank you for the follow! Hello, Dating, guys. I don't know if I said that twice now. My brain just kind of lagged. I didn't have a lot of games I would have loved to play. Oh! You know what I also played? Tiny Looney Tunes. For the Game Boy. Game Boy. Oops, there we go. It's also one of these games that I had as a child. Game Boy? Game Boy? What is it? This one. Tiny Toon. Tiny Toon's Adventure. And I played so many old games. I am old! Spy vs. Spy? That was like... I think I know that. That was on the PlayStation or on the Xbox? I played it, but I didn't play it as a babu. I played it when I was older with my stepbrother because it was his childhood game. I love this game. It was very difficult too. And there's this one world. Where is it? Let me find it. It's like in a forest, but it's under earth. Under earth. Where is it? It should be at the beginning somewhere. It's not? It's not. I don't know, I can't find it. There was like this cave with like a forest or something. And it had this very... I don't know. Oh, there it is! I found it! This game was like, this song was stuck in my head for ages. And I didn't figure out until way later that it's a classic. Like, it's a classical song. I don't know. Are you rickrolling me with a Luca rickroll? I have embeds. I see what kind of video you're sending. I used to have a Game Boy cartridge that had 100 games. Oh, I know that one. 99 and 1 Game Boy. I think it was something like that. I had one of these as well. It had like a lot of weird games. I think most of them were they weren't really good games, you know? They were really weird games that were in these cartridges. Thank you for the follow, though. I think, looking back at it, the games that I played the most on my Game Boy was like a crocodile pinball game. Pokemon Pinball? Wait a second. Do you guys know Pokemon Pinball? Pokemon... Which one is it? Game Boy... This one! Game Boy Color! Game Boy Color. The thing is, on the Game Boy Color, it actually had like... Oh my god, I'm sorry.
And this is...
No, I don't care about your commentary. I just want to see gameplay. On the Game Boy Color, the cartridge actually had a rumble feature. So like you put a battery in there and then it would rumble whenever you hit something. That was actually really, really cool. Is it not playing? It's not playing. God damn it. I also still have it, but I don't have a battery in it, so it's not rumbling. I remember on the Game Boy cartridge was a Pokemon game that was a side-scroller. Really? I mean, I don't know about the side-scroller Pokemon. It's not loading. That's super sad. I really wanted to show you. Whatever. It's like, it looks like this. So basically what you do is you can hit these things. And if you have 3 Pokeballs down there, you can actually catch a Pokemon and get points for it. And they're like bonus levels and everything and bosses. It's actually really good. I really like it. And you have two different types of tables. So it's like the red one and the blue one, like Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. Thank you for following, Red Roy. Hello, how are you doing? Are you doing good? I hope you're doing good. God, hello. I am Shirahiko Cool. That is my name, 100% true. I can confirm that that is my name. Please end me. I am cringe. What else did I play? Wait, this looks very familiar. Oh yeah, that's the game I played. That's the Dune game I played. Yeah, I like that game. That was a good game. You just woke up. Good morning to you then. For me, it's evening. It's 6 p.m. actually, so it's pretty late. No, it's fine. You don't have to end me. It's fine, don't worry. I played Sonic Generations. I really liked Sonic Generations. That was the one that was really recent. It has a really good soundtrack. I think my favorite soundtrack is give me a second. I want to show you my favorite song. My favorite song, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. This just bangs. I love this song. It's so good. If anything, right? Sonic has like the best soundtracks in games. I don't know, man. They're so good. I love them. I love this. This is such a good song. I don't know. I just love this song so much. Oh! Yeah! Wait. City Escape. I also love them. Sonic Escape. Is it this one for Sonic Adventures 2? I love this! I love this. I really love these songs. They're all great. I don't know why, but you know, if they can do something, it's produce good songs. This sounds like a This just sounds like an opening song in general, and it's good. You know, that's the good thing about that. I love it. What happened with Cookie Clicker? I saw it get spammed everywhere yesterday. I don't know. What happened with Cookie Clicker? It has a Steam release, but it had for a while, so that's probably not it. Did anything happen with Cookie Clicker? Oh man, I love this song. Anything else? Let's see, what else do we have? Have you heard Wrapped in Black from Sonic Rush OST? Wrapped in Black? Maybe. Wait, Wrapped in Black, Sonic Rush. No, I never played Sonic 06. This one. Oh, I never played Sonic Rush. Was that the fighting game? I mostly only played the platformers. Oh. Hello, Cody! How are you doing? Are you going good? We're just vibing. This is nice, but it doesn't really... It's more a background music song. It's good, but it's more a background music song. It's not really one that you go like, whoa! You know what I mean? Prince of Persia. Ah, that's also one of these games that I think a lot of people played when they were younger, but I never played it. I don't know why. I just never had the game, so I never played it. For every brain cell Hideki lost for Twitter, he first used on GameStop. What? Prince of Persia. You know, what I also played when I was young? Wait a second. There was like this... I don't know if you guys played that. I don't know if that's something that's very regional and it's not everywhere. But I used to play... I really love this game. That was one of the games that my uncle owned on his PlayStation. So it's one of the only PlayStation games that I played. Because he had it and I could play it. Oh, Cookie Clicker was on Flash. That makes a lot of sense. I don't want to play Battlefield Zoom. Please.
Your friends need you. You'll have to hurry. Roman
Do you know Asterix? Do you know this game? Do you know Asterix and Obelix? Do you know Asterix and Obelix? Do you know who they are? Is that something only I... You know that? Or is that just me? You know the comics. I loved this game as a child as well. I played this so much. I loved it. This was so fun to play. You just beat up the freaking idiots and then you slide. You have these slides. Ah, I love this game. It's so fun. I will play this at some point. You know what? Fuck it. I'll stream this. I don't care. I'll stream this next week. And we can play later, Zoom, if you want to. I just saw you invited me. But I don't want to play right now. But we can play later. Like, maybe in 2 hours or something. If you're still playing. You ever play... Oh, I was just talking about Ocarina of Time earlier. Ocarina of Time is something that I played on the 3DS. I never played the original game because I didn't have whatever console that was. Was that GameCube or was that Nintendo 64 as well? I think it was GameCube. Oh, it was Nintendo 64. Never mind. I actually never played it back then because I didn't have the console. And I played it on the 3DS because there was like this 3DS remake thing. Thank you for gifting some up. What the heck? Thank you very much. This one is the one I played. And I played, but I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much. I think it was because I don't know why. It felt really it's like I don't know. I don't know why I didn't enjoy it as much. I can't explain it to you. It's probably just because I was lost 90% of the time when I played this game. And like this was horrible. I don't know who decided to design this. So if the freaking princess that you have to carry around in that stupid fish, fuck that. I swear to God, that was horrible. That was so much not fun. I hated that. Have you played Ape Escape? I have never played Ape Escape. What the heck? Ape Escape. I know a lot of people talk about it, but I never played it. Let's see. Do you think this is gonna get a remake soon? It looks like a game that's gonna get a remake soon. Ape Escape 3 is so good? Okay, let's look at Ape Escape 3 then, if you say that's a good game. Wait, what console was that? PlayStation 2? Ooh. Okay. You could play it in German.
Satoru, I'm sending this gotcha gadget along with you. It's a monkey radar that will spot a primate from...
Huh. Wait, so you're a guy. I thought you're a monkey. Thank you for the follow. Sony won't give any good franchise friend. Oh. You think so? Then... Isn't Crash Bandicoot Sony? I mean, you know. You capture monkey. You can't... So it's like Pokemon, but with monkeys. Why is that a camera? Why are you fighting a camera? What? Whoa! What the fuck? You can transform? Wait, so you collect the monkeys that have special powers, and then you use their powers to transform? Is that it? Is that what you do? Huh? Or is it just random that you can transform? I didn't play Gex. What is... You have all these games that I don't know. You had like so different childhoods from me. That's so funny. Gex entered a gecko. Hello, Lex. I'm not dead. I am Gex. I'm not Gex. Is that a James Bond parody? Crystal Dynamics. The effect on it, oh my god. Oh my god, the effect!
My day watching Kung Fu theater. Days, then weeks blurred into one long, greasy telethon. The next thing I know, some government goons show up at my place. It seems they've caught a whiff of old Mr. Sunshine himself. Rez. He's back in the media division, and they think I'm
oh my god,
crazy
so
enough
like
to go
this
back
guy
and
was a
have-
spy or something? And then he just slacked
So they
off
whisk
and
me
now
away
he's
to
like...
Interrogation 101. They play rough.
Okay, let's not watch the cut.
Giving me the business.
Let's watch the gameplay. Wait, why am I... Is that a costume? Is that a bunny costume? The way he landed! Okay, that looks actually pretty funny. It looks also really old, but kind of funny. I kind of like the way it looks. Is that PlayStation 1? What kind of console was that? Yeah, it was PlayStation. Huh. I don't know this. Aquascape 3, you got powers unlocked the more you play, but it's really good. Oh, okay. So it's not by collecting, but just by leveling. But that's also okay. That's totally fine. What the heck? That's pretty cool. Huh. But yeah, Gex is something that is also... Any more games that are super weird and I have never heard about? Sly Cooper! Wait, didn't Sly Cooper get a remake though or something recently? Didn't it get something? Did it get like, or remaster or like, it gets something, right? No, 2014! See? There's something there. I mean, that's not recently, but... I have also never heard of Sly Cooper. These are all these kind of games that just... movie? Movie? Wait, there's a movie?
You're gonna be okay! You're gonna be okay! Say it with me, Marty! Say it!
It was cancelled? Oh, yeah, okay, that sucks. It got cancelled! Ah, okay. That's actually really sad. I'm so sorry. I gave you hope and then it just got destroyed again. Anyone here plays Rush 2? Rush 2? Rush 2. Yeah. What, is it like a car game? What the heck is that? I haven't seen that before. It's like one of these very early... I think the first racing game I played was Need for Speed Underground. that was what I played when I don't know. That's the game.
They call me.
I really love that game. I was when I was younger, that was like one of the first game I had on my PC because my dad bought it for me. And he also bought me a gamepad. Like, I didn't ask him to buy this for me. He just was like, hey, here, a present for you. And he gave me this car racing game with a gamepad. And I was like, hey, this is for you. You can play now. And like, I was really young. I wasn't into games or anything. So you could say that I was spoon-fed games from when I was young. This is why, I think that's why games and gaming is so natural to me. Because just, I don't know, I kind of got raised with it. I never had a family that was like, no, games are bad. It was more like, yeah, go play games, it's fun. And he loved to play it as well, you know? So it was like, we both really enjoyed these kind of games. That video was with the Trick Room. Oh, I see. Search for Hot Wheels game for PC. Wait, that's like, that's new though. Isn't that something that just came out a few weeks ago? Hot Wheels PC game? Was that a new one? Oh, there's an old one. But there is a new one as well. Did you hear about it? Oh! Oh my god, what is that? That looks interesting. Is that a cat? Oh, the tail! Oh my god, poor cat. What? Oh my god. Oh my god! Is this style points or what is it doing? Whoa! What the heck? Jesus! What was that? Drifting. This looks really bad. This is from 2007. It's a PC game, I think, right? Oh my god, what the heck? Good gamer? Oh, God Gamer. That gave you speed. Oh! Anyone owned it? Wait, you could have a hacked PS2? What would it do? What does a hacked PS2 do? Like, all games you want? I never had something like that. What the heck? You're cheating! Like, you know what else I played? I played this on PlayStation. I played 4 games on PlayStation. I played this. I played Tenchu Wrath of Heaven, which is like a ninja game or something. It's really bloody and it's like not for children, but I played it anyways. I love this game though. It looks really bad, what the heck. But that was a really good game. Did you ever play... No, I never played Jet Set Radio. I never played that. I also played Tony Hawk's Underground 2. That's what I played. Tony Hawk. I don't fucking know how to pronounce his name. That's what I played on PlayStation.
Brutal
and I
road
love that
trip.
game as well. Like,
gas station
live.
burritos plus a van crammed with
I
dudes.
played that game so much. It's super fun. I love Tony Hawk games. Really cool games. That's what I played. You played Tekken? Ooh, wait, Star Ocean got a new game recently or something, or is getting one, right? Or like a remake, a remaster, reboot, whatever the fuck, re-release? I don't know. I never played Star Ocean though. It's one of these games that wasn't really popular here, I think. I haven't played Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2? No. Wait, that's PS2. Oh boy. No, I haven't played any Spider-Man games actually. Tiger Woods PGA Tour. No, I actually didn't. It's so interesting to see how different our childhoods were. It's kind of insane.
Before we go any further,
I think I kind of went from
might be a good idea to
baby games to Resident Evil 4 within like one day. So I never played these games. Like these games were like these youngster games. I never played them. You know, I played Sonic and shit, and then I played Resident Evil and Tenchu. That's kind of the evolution that I made. I never played any of these in-between games, you know? I don't know. It's just... I just never had them. Like I said, I didn't own one of these consoles, so no one ever could give me one of these games.
Easy, right?
But you know what I love? I actually really love the Mario on Wii. I love it so much. Super Mario Bros. Wii was one of my favorite Mario games because I could play it with friends. It was so fun! Oh my god. One of my favorite PS2 games was Black. Black? I never heard of that. What the heck? This. Hello, Poi! This game is so good. Everyone, the thing is, you know why I love this Mario? Because I had friends. This was a game that I don't think I would have played it alone. But being able... I don't know, they don't have that multiplayer. But just being able to play together with your friends in the same freaking game. You know what I mean? This was chaos, and I loved it. I mainly had family. Like we played it in the family, like with my brother and like 2 friends, and that's kind of how we played it. And the multiplayer was so good because you could throw people, you could pick them up and throw them away. You could accidentally freeze them, It's so good. I love it. You control your friends so much. Because if you die, you respawn as a bubble. And if you shake your Wii controller, you kind of go back to your friends. But you could just dodge that as a friend. And then, you know, never revive him if you want to be mean. It has so much troll potential. It's so fun. I love it. You love that game as well? Yes! Yes. It's so fun. I think most people didn't like it because they played it alone. But I can't judge it because I never played it alone, you know? Splitted 2? I also never played Rayman. I don't know these games! No! Wait, what is Splitted 2? Splitted 2. What is this? This? Huh? This game? I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. It's Time Splitter 2. Sorry. Time Splitters 2. Is that like Doom? Oh my god. Okay, sure. It looks so funny. Yo! I killed this guy with the gun. I don't know this. But it does look like an arcade game. You're right. It doesn't really... It looks like an arcade game a lot. Speaking of arcade games... Speaking of arcade games... Is it this one? No, it's not. How about this one? How about House of the Dead? It's also fitting for, like, you know. Oh my god. If I had this game, this was actually released on. I don't know if it was this one, but one of these games was actually released on the Sega. I don't know which console it was, but it was released and it worked with infrared guns. Was it on PlayStation 1? It worked with infrared guns. So what you had to do, you had to... House of the Dead. Was it PlayStation? I don't know. But did all of them have their infrared guns? Infrared gun. No! You think I'm joking, but I'm not. It's like...
So it's really...
Yeah, shut up. Okay, look. What it is, it's really... It's literally, you have like... these guns, and they work with infrared. And like, they're horrible, but they kind of, you had to put it... It's... I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? There was a Dreamcast version at least. Maybe it was Dreamcast then. What about Typing of Death? Is that a newer game? Typing of Death. Ah. What is that? Video game donkey. This one. Is this like... Is that... What is that? I should play this? Is it a fun game? Or are you trolling me? 99... Okay, that's... Oof. That looks like House of That, but different. Scary sound. Learn to type. Wait, I have to type? Oh no, no way! Do I have to type the dialogue? No, what do I have to type? We can do that. Should we do that next week? We do that? Next week, we play Typing of Death. It fits the horror game thing. Let's do that. Let's just play Typing of Death next week. Let's do that. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it somewhere so I don't forget about it. Because this is like a game that I actually played without the typing. I played this game.
Please be safe, G.
Please be safe, G. So we could actually play this as like a reminiscent, blah blah blah, like back to the old days or something. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's good. Good game. What the heck? Whoa, a coaster? Look at that!
Here we go.
I want to see that. I know this has nothing to do with what we just did a second ago, but I just saw this and now we have to watch this. Whoa, look at them! Whoa! I love these things. I love these. They're so fun. Because you can break yourself on a lot of these and be like, you can decide how fast you want to go in a way. So that's really cool. But this one is boring. When I watch roller coasters, Fuji Q Highland, guys. Now that we are finally having a just chatting stream, let me show you. Bisha, Taka Bisha. Let's watch this one. This is the Taka Bisha in Fuji Q Highlands, which is it's an amusement park in Japan. It's near the Fuji. You can see the Fuji in the background down there. I don't know. I think it's this. There's the Fuji. And it's called Taka Bisha. It's the steepest roller coaster, and I think it does have a clone somewhere in America. I think this roller coaster also exists in America.
All right.
Look, wait. You see that? This lady? They always do that. Oh wait, it's a guy. Sorry.
All right.
Like Taka Bisha. I'm full screening. Let's go on the roller coaster ride. Go.
For those of you watching this, in case you haven't figured it out, it's very dark.
Shut up.
No, we're dropping. Oh, and we're turning, and we're going upside down or something. Whoa.
I love this guy. What the fuck? Whoa, you get boosted. It starts with a boost, and then you go into a spin, and then you go into another spin, and then you spin again. I love that coaster. I was on that coaster. It's so cool. Okay, and then there's like,
alrighty.
Yeah, we did that.
First
That's
half,
the Fuji Q.
decent.
I'm showing that right now.
Whew.
And there's like a break, and then now we start the drop, because the drop is actually not the start of the coaster. I thought it would be the start of the coaster, and I was super confused when I suddenly got boosted.
All right, come on, lift hill.
Look, they go up.
I like that this is number 68. I prefer 69, but hopefully that's the next one.
Funny number.
All right, here we go, guys. Oh, man.
You see that?
Oh.
This goes straight up. You just go straight up. You're on your
All right,
back,
isn't this
and it's
coming
like
up? This
90
is the
degrees the
world
way you go up.
record-breaking 121-degree part or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
crap.
can see
All right,
heaven
don't slow
before
down.
you die.
Oh, don't do that to me. It
Look,
is horrible, but I love
look.
it.
This is so cool. Watch.
All right.
Oh my god.
Nice view. And
Because it keeps you there for a second.
tease.
Look at that.
Come on, Takabisha, don't be a little bitch. Just let us go. I hate it when it teases us like this. No, son of a bitch!
This is so fun. I love this coaster a lot. This was really fun. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna drink something. But this is a really good coaster. So if you're ever going to Japan, I highly recommend going to this amusement park, because it has like 4 roller coasters. It has 4 roller coasters. So if you like roller coasters and you're in Japan, this is where you have to go. I'm not even joking. They're amazing. It has the fastest roller coaster, or like the fastest accelerating roller coaster in the world, which is kind of insane. It's the Dododonpa. You hate roller coasters? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna show you one more, and then we can go and do something else again. I just really wanted to show you that. Fuji Q. This is the fastest. I think it's the fastest or the fastest accelerating one. There you go. It just shoots you out like that. And it's called Dododonpa because of the sound it makes. And then there's like, I don't know if the loop is still a thing. Was it a loop or was it a hill? I think it's a loop. Okay, whatever. You go inside. Let's just go full screen. You enjoy this content?
Alright,
Nice.
guys. So we're here at Fuchikyu Highland.
You were really scared?
Riding
I
the
think it was. I was kind of
redesigned
scared.
Dondampa
But you know, I paid
with
for it,
the
so I wanted to ride it. Okay,
I
look,
will
you're
tell you
in.
that
This is so
ride's
scary.
real
I was
scary.
shaking.
The bejesus out of
I
me.
was shaking after
Aw,
this.
crap, this
Because
long
I
tunnel.
normally never shake when I go on roller coasters at
Kinda
all.
like the new
But
beats
this
going on.
one
Dun,
made
dun,
me
dun,
shake
dun, dun, dun.
because it was
Come on,
so
everyone, sing
fast.
with us. Dun, dun,
And that's
dun.
not something that
Dun,
happens.
dun, dun.
Like my hands were jittering.
Yeah.
It's super insane.
Oh, they're saying
You're
some
scared to
crazy
fall
stuff.
out?
Here we
Okay,
go,
I get
guys.
that, but I think it's
Freak out
actually
with
pretty
me.
secure nowadays because
Comment
you have
if
two
want to
belts.
ride, because we know you do.
Okay, watch out. The thing is, you don't really see the speed, obviously, in the video, but...
Oh, crap!
Holy crapola!
He is so hyped. You don't see it that well, because, you know, it's... But it's so fast. It's actually insane. It's so fast. Let's see how fast it accelerates. That's it. There's nothing else. This is really just the being super fast for a while. There we go. It's reaching a speed of 100 miles per hour in 1.6 seconds. That's what it does. I don't know if it is still the fastest because, you know, times change. But it used to be the fastest one for sure. But like 111 miles per hour in 1.6 seconds is kind of insane. I don't know why I was shaking so much, but yeah, it's pretty fast. Ah! Good night, Samway! Good night! Good night! Oh no, it's the acceleration, you know? It's not even being fast. It's like going from 0 to 170 kilometers per hour in 1.6 seconds. It's super fast. It's actually insane. Have a wonderful night, Samway! And good night, Burkay, if you go as well now. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's super fast. It's such a fast roller coaster. Okay, now I just got sidetracked again. Oops. Not me sidetracking from like the good content, am I right? We want to go back to the games. Honestly, I think I might stop for today because I am really tired. And I think how long have we been here now? 4 hours? Whoa! That was a long time. Let's do a coin flip. Let's do a coin flip, guys. Coin flip. That was a long stream. I didn't expect to be here for so long. What the heck? Let's do a coin flip. You know, let's end it off with the best things. The coin flip. How do I do that? Nah, I don't want to. I want to stop now. I'm tired. I want to... I don't know what I want to do now. But I think I don't want to stream anymore. Let's go predictions. And start predictions. And now we go with this one. How long is this one? Fuck, this sucks. I mean, 1 second, 1 second. Where's the chat? How do I see chat? Stream manager. There we go. And now I go on this one. Predictions. Start. Start prediction. This one. 2 minutes. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, you have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to put your predictions. Are you going for heads or tails? The coin is gonna be flipped in a few seconds. Why do you want me to insult your boy? Ah! No, shut up. Okay, but honestly, thank you so much for the stream today. That was really fun. I had a lot of fun streaming today. It was really random and we did like a lot of different things, but I really enjoyed doing that. I hope you had some fun. I hope you could relax. I hope you had fun hanging out, doing a chatting stream, which I don't really do that often, but recently I started doing more often. So yeah, I hope you had some fun with that. Because I did. I had fun finding out a lot of new things that I didn't know existed, like Shadow Girl or whatever the heck that was. And let's play some more games next week. Let's do games again. I can't wait to play more games again. I want to play games. I think that was enough of talking for a while. And now it's game time again. And then we can do a lot of talking again. Also, next week might actually be my re-debut. That might actually be happening next week. Small spoiler. Just a small heads up that might happen next week. Because I just can't wait. And I want it to happen as soon as possible. I will. I will be posting about it on Monday. When it will happen. It might happen on Saturday. I don't know the day. I don't know. We will see. Yes, we will do the virtual walking as well again. We can do that as well. I've been planning on streaming more often next week, to be honest. But we'll see how this goes. I want to stream on Monday for sure. And I want to stream on Wednesday and on Friday and on Saturday and maybe on Sunday. I'm not entirely sure yet. I will see that next week when I make my weird schedule. But I might stream on Monday, which I want to do. And we'll see what we'll play. But you know, whatever. I just want to hang out and play games. And if you have time to come over and check out what I'm doing, I'm always very happy. And I would love to see you there. And let's do the coin flip now. Okay. 3, 2, 1, flip! Tails! Congratulations, Tails people! Wow! Congratulations, you won. What do you mean rigged? It's not rigged. How is it rigged? It's not rigged. Congratulations if you won 10 points! I hope you're doing, you're using that point stuff for good and not for bad or whatever you're gonna use it for. I have no idea. You know, I don't even know what I'm talking about recently. Talking for 3 hours straight is actually really exhausting. Let's raid someone so I can shut up. Who do we raid? Do we want to raid Tabit? I think Tabit raided us recently, so he kind of deserves a raid from us. Let's do that. Let's say hello to Tabit. Raid Tabit. No, it's not rigged. I am not rigging. I'm not rigging it. You're the one thinking that, but it's actually not true. Oh, I didn't end it. Oh, how did I not end it? Oh god, sorry. Okay, 1 second. I didn't press the button. Sorry. There you go. No problem. Now you have money. Congratulations! Oh.
Thanks for streaming and have a fun weekend, everyone.
You too!
Take care.
Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for hanging out today. I hope you had fun. I hope it was nice and relaxing from time to time to do something different. Again, because like I said, I am very low energy recently because of some health, mental stuff, whatever the fuck. So I really highly appreciate that we are able to just hang out like that sometimes. And it makes me very happy. So thank you very much for that. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. And on Discord as well. So, you know, have a nice time at the raid. Have a nice time at the raid. Yes, you've been really nice to me today. So thank you very much for that. Thank you very, very much for being nice to me today as well. Thank you.